everyone. I believe that was right on time, Jess. I saw that. Hang on, 6 o'clock. Punctual, as ever. How's everyone doing? Migo, Jess, Robert, Star, Wenro. Welcome in. Jack, J Stokes. Hello. How's everyone doing? How's your Sundays going? No miss, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I'm redlining the mic. Sorry. It's been painful. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, right, like fine on 6 o'clock. I'm gonna hit this go live, hit the stream button. Mr. D, hello, welcome in. There we go. Yes, stuff. Right. So yeah, we finished our little service area. Although I did realise afterwards, I did not put in the arrows and the signs and all the things like that. So we may come back and do that later, but we're not going to kick off with that today. I've actually, like, the choices were to start building around here, which we may come on to, but I do actually really just want to finish off this that we obviously started a few streams ago, because there's still a lot of things I'd like to do around here, like this side of the building's way too clean. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This little like wonky thing here as well needs fixing, so there's several things that we need to do. So yeah, I thought we'd come in here first and do a bit of fixing up of our old rail yard before we get stuck too far in. I have to leave soon, but I'm glad I made the beginning. Well, welcome in, Jay Stokes. Welcome in. Yeah, thank you for making the beginning. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate everyone making time on their Sundays. Tim, Peter, hello, good evening, good evening. So yeah, I thought we'd just kick off by doing a little bit on this. It may end up being the whole stream, to be honest. Yeah, it probably will. And then we will come on to do the rail yard stuff and also Streamtown. The reason why I haven't started Streamtown yet is just because in order to actually get stuff on a stream, I need to have a plan, and starting a new town, I need to have a very definitive plan, and I just haven't really been able to do that yet. So again, if anyone's got inspiration for a town on a river bend, such as this, that we could potentially take inspiration from, let me know. I've got a fly in my face. It's been a nice day here today, so I've had all the doors and windows open, and now I've got flying things around me. Wonderful. But yeah, we will start that pretty soon. There's just these odd jobs that I want to get done beforehand, so the rail yard being one, and then finishing this, which we'll get on today, and also, as well, that's the other thing I said I was going to say even. I have been slowly binging my way through Fear the Walking Dead. So I'm like in a really kind of dystopian mood today. Yeah, watched a few episodes this afternoon, and so now I'm like, I want to build run-down stuff, dirty stuff, so that's the mood I'm in. Mic sounds a little foggy, does it? I don't know what's happened. I seem to be completely redlining it. Hang on. Sounds muddy. Something's wrong with my mic settings. Oh, wonderful. Hang on.
Is that any better? I upgraded to Windows 11 and everything seems to have changed. Let me know if that's any better. Not the right mic select. Oh God. Oh really? The internal mic of the PC? Oh no. I'm trying to think what other mic I would have active. My GoPro. Oh my God, was it on my GoPro? Was it my camera mic? So much better. Oh my God, I'm so sorry everyone. Right, I will pin a comment for where are we at? 4 minutes in, that the sound's actually okay. Did you hear anything I was saying? Thank you for flagging that, Jack, Star, Tim, everyone who did. Much better. Okay, good. Yes, as it turns out. Yeah, my upgrade to Windows 11, which I did yesterday, left it right to the last minute, screwed up OBS, and I was desperately trying to reset it earlier today. And clearly I've reset the wrong mic. Sorry, everyone. You're a few seconds behind. It's great now. Okay, good. Yes, camera mic makes sense. Yeah, that would have been my that would have been my camera mic. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, at least we're at least I didn't find out halfway into the stream. About 300 times better. That's good. You could hear, but very poor. Oh no! Oh no! Massive stream fail. Apologies to everyone who's watching on the VOD and everyone who is here now. But yeah, hopefully that is fixed. I was wondering why I was redlining it. I was like, I never redline it. I've got it set up so it shouldn't redline. Okay, but anyway, right, here we go. So yes, we're going to start off with this today. I want to do some dystopian style stuff. I want to mess it up. I want to do something dirty. That's the mood I'm in. So yeah, what I was. Oh, welcome in, Brill Boy. What I was saying, if you didn't hear it, was I've been binging Fear the Walking Dead. So I've watched all of The Walking Dead, and I'm now starting on the spin-off. So yeah, I'm in a very dystopian mood. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Windows updates being like that, they do star. Really annoying. Yeah. I'm glad I decided to do it after recording my my latest episode. Although I always check recordings, but I don't have the I don't have, what's it called? Oh, window guard. Oh, hello. I don't think I've ever seen these before. We could go a bit nuts with them, but that could be fun. If only they were larger, or we could resize props. What I was looking for was window boards. I can't remember what I was going to say now. I was lost in thought. Didn't know there was a spin-off. There's about 1,000 spin-offs. There's there's Fear the Walking Dead, which is like an entirely different cast. Yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. Entirely different cast, which is what I'm watching at the moment. And then there's also, is it Dead City or something like that? Claire, hello, welcome in. Good evening. Bartholomew, welcome in. TDW flogging that horse a bit. TWD flogging that. I don't know what you mean, Bart. Did I miss something? Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of spin-offs. So yeah, I've been watching the one with the new. Yeah, there's several. There's one with Daryl and oh, I don't know. I don't want to spin it. I don't want to. Spoilers alert. Sorry, that was major spoiler. For anyone who hasn't seen The Walking Dead, so good, so good. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. I'm obsessed. I've got a minor zombie obsession at the moment. So yeah, no, we're not going to be doing zombies in here, but I want to do something that's like run down and boarded up and that sort of thing. That's what I was thinking anyway. And it's kind of annoying that these boards aren't as large as the window, but that's fine. I think we can put a few of them on here. I just want to make it look run down. We're going to get some dirty decals on it. We'll do some nice trash detailing around it in just a second, hopefully, as well. That kind of thing. Yeah, I didn't realise we had these window boards when I did, if anyone remembers, the Detailers Collective collab build. I made a kind of really ultra rundown industrial area, and I just like these ones. Let's go for these ones. And as part of that, I put crates over the windows to make them look boarded up. And I think it was Tegon, actually, shout out to Tegon, who commented, you know, there's actual window board props. So here we are. Yeah, here we are. We found them. We're able to use them, which is quite a bit easier, I will admit, than putting crates in, although it doesn't look great. I might actually prefer the look of crates sunken, you know. Oh, press the wrong button. I'm currently binging Downton Abbey. What a contrast that is! That is a major contrast. I've never actually watched Downton Abbey. Never watched it. It's very, very popular here. But yeah, no, I've never kind of got into it. I guess when I say I'm got a zombie obsession, period dramas aren't usually high on my list, although I do enjoy them. I loved a bit of Pride and Prejudice back in the day. That was awesome. There's a lot of good ones. But yeah, no, I should watch Downton Abbey. Very, very popular one here. I need to sync these back in a bit because this doesn't look quite right like this, but we'll do that in a second. We'll grab them all and adjust it. Mando, welcome in. We've just finished watching Grimm, a must-watch show. That's another one I haven't watched, actually. What is that? You're in the UK, aren't you, Claire? Yes, you are. What is it available on? Out of curiosity. There's too many shows to watch and so many shows to watch and too little time at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm deep into Handmaid's Tale as well, although in the UK we have not got the end of it yet, which is quite sad. Do I prefer the crate look? I might. We can experiment with some different crates. Yeah, the Handmaid's Tale has been epic. Kind of lost its way a little bit in the middle, but I feel like this last season's been great. I've been very hooked on that, so waiting for the end now. No spoilers, please, to anyone in the US who's lucky enough to have already seen that. Again, another dystopian, horrific show. Yeah. Sims 2 finally working as it should. Can't complain. What's Sims 2 been up to? Oh gosh, it's been absolute time since I played The Sims 2. What an absolutely legendary game, is what I will say. Oh no, we totally ruined that. Right, hang on a sec. Let's bring them back down. I was trying to get them in line, then I realised I was lining up to height, which is not what I wanted to do. I want to drag them in. Drag them in. Yeah, I love the Sims franchise. It's probably got more thousands of hours in The Sims overall than I have in a Cities Skylines franchise as a whole. I even managed to clock over 1,000 in Sims 4 and I've not played it in years. What a fun game though. I've been watching Castle Impossible. I've never heard of that, Tim. That's a new one to me. What's that about? My husband got it on Plex for me. Only way I was able to watch it, and yeah, in the UK. Ah, that's yeah, I haven't got Plex. That's cool though, Claire. Yeah, the Grim looks good. What was I searching for? Window boards again. Let's go back to the boards for the last one. I feel like I need some planks or something over them. See if we can get graffiti on top as well. That'll be fun. But yeah, very, very kind of dystopian mood at the moment. So I just wanted to come in and do something a little bit dirty and run down. And I know we've done quite a few industrial things recently, but I feel like I haven't done anything kind of so far gone. It's been abandoned. I guess the waterfront. So yeah, I'm craving a bit of dirt, shall we say? A bit of something different in cities. Sims 2 tends to have issues with new PC setups. Needs a bit of fixing to run without crashing to desktop 2 minutes after. Look, oh yeah, I would get yeah, that makes sense, Star. It is an old game now. Oh look, we can put some of these on. They're only small though. Are there any larger ones? It'll be yeah, they're kind of large windows these. It sort of doesn't necessarily make sense to board them up like that. We could do that over here. I'm gonna have so much fun with window boards. Let's put these on. It's a shame they don't sort of snap right to the top. I kind of want them overlapping the window edges. We get that on the large one. I just have to move them, wouldn't I? Almost not quite the right size. There's no extra large ones, are there? No. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We'll get all the windows boarded up and then we'll go around and add some nice props in. And some dirty decals. Satisfy my dystopian cravings. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yes, just about getting it in the right place. Let's shift this one over a tiny bit so it's more over the window. There we go. And then can we put some of the smaller boards over it? This is the type of thing that I did in Planet Zoo when I added like nail decals to it and stuff like that. Go a little bit overboard, but it's fun. Hopefully the end will be worth it. Hello. Someone's coming into our rail yard here. Who's this? Sterling Perkins, what a name. What a name. Oh, he's a teen as well. A wealthy teen who's going to work. On his way to work through the abandoned rail yard. Yeah. Right. Do we want to leave some windows unboarded? I could just chuck, yeah, I could chuck an easy window board over these. We make sure they're not perfectly straight each time. It might give it a nicer little effect here. We've got big doors and stuff. I won't bother with those. We'll leave those. Do we have oh, we've got windows all the way down that side. Oh, there's a train coming through. Maybe we'll leave those ones for the moment because that's quite a few window boards for now, and we'll come back to them later. We'll let's get a little one on here and get it to pop out to the front, or we can just move it. There we go. Yes, love that. A young couple inherited a 500-year-old chateau in France and are renovating it. Oh, that's nice. American TV show on HGTV. That sounds good, Tim. I like renovation shows. Just finished season 1 of Department Q. It's exciting. That's another one I haven't heard of actually, but maybe the what's Department Q about? Maybe the Perkins family owned the rail yard, or like that lore does. Yeah. Jeff, welcome in. Jeff Pish. I'll say it right this time because I've got food on the brain. I've got zombies on the brain apparently. Hope everyone's having a good relaxing day. I am. Thank you, Jeff. Hope you are too. Hope you are too. Yeah, this could be Perkins rail yard, couldn't it? Can we add another little district in here? Just to like mess up all of the service stuff that didn't work. We can do it across the top, can't we? Yeah. Let's call this Perkins rail yard. Sterling Perkins. I'm gonna have to remember the first name. I come back and do a city recap. I'll be like, why the hell did I call it Perkins rail yard? Manny, welcome in. I don't even own an abandoned rail yard, but I'm here completely invested. Maybe one day there'll be a Manny's abandoned rail yard. We'll see. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the stream. Right. Yeah, let's sort out the front, I think, first along here, because I don't like this. It looks way too clean. So yeah, let's sort this out with some nice textures. We do have the lovely concrete surfaces now from El Glendo, which we could do as an actual surface along here. Might actually look nicer. In fact, actually a lot of this rail yards we could do in that, and it would look super cool. So maybe we'll come back and do that in a second. Let's just see about adding this along the front here. Is this just this section? Oh, well, let's just upgrade it then. Yeah, I love that already. Don't really need the decals on it. Job done. Job done. No, I'm kidding. We'll carry on. I love those types of shows too, but sometimes the designs and the choices are questionable. Yeah, that's also very true. Yeah. We have, I don't know if it's in the States, but we have something called Grand Designs over here, which I used to be obsessed with. I've not watched it for years, but I used to be completely obsessed with it. Absolutely loved it. But some of the designs were like, I would never live there. What the hell were you thinking? That sort of thing. But some of them are absolutely stunning, amazing, gorgeous. So yeah, it can be a bit hit and miss. Could we... Is that a bit too much? We could do this. I quite like that. Sort of gives the edge of the pavement a bit of texture as well. And that's exactly the type of grass texture that I wanted, so... Yeah. We just need to make sure we stop short of the road over here. Make it a little bit muddy. Yes. Now of course we do have, yeah, we do have ivies and stuff now. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I could definitely do a spot of this, although it's spilled onto the roof there. Spot of this on the side of the building. Something spilling over the windows. We can get it to sit over the windows, over the window boards. Yes! Oh, yes! Let's sit in the middle here. I'm going to have to do something sideways. Is that going to look funny, though? We'll just have to choose a different one. Otherwise it looks too repetitive for my liking. These are Real Vision decals. For anyone interested, even. I can't talk today. Sorry, I can't apparently set up my mic and I can't talk. It's a great start to the stream. Yeah, these are all from the Real Vision decals pack that you can get on GitHub. It's very useful. Very, very useful. Yeah, I definitely need something along the top here. I don't know if we could maybe do this one sideways. So it spills out over there. Oh my god. Yeah. This is exactly the type of vibe I want, but we've got a massive building here today. So. Oh, UK crime thriller. Oh, Department Q, that was. Okay, cool. Cool. I'll look it up. Did you ever get into The Crown? I didn't, Burrell Boy. That's another one. Yeah, I've not been very good. As I was mentioning earlier about Downton Abbey, I haven't seen either. I've not been very good with my period dramas. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them. They've been so popular. Got rave reviews. Got amazing views. In the UK, it's definitely something I'd like to see eventually. But at the moment, dystopian thrillers and zombie apocalypses seem to be my go-to. Sterling Perkins is dodgy lol. Definitely something fishy happening. Yes, definitely. This rail yard. Oh, we haven't done any of these. What? I did those windows. Did I not do those windows? I did not do those windows. Wow, there's so many windows. Maybe we'll keep this side active. We do actually have actual functional industrial hidden underneath here. So maybe we'll keep these windows open. We'll just give them a bit of dirt and overgrowth and that sort of thing. You want to come up from the bottom of the building as well? Do a bit of that. We'd also do some of the rust on here as well, because looking at it, it definitely looks like the sort of metal texture. That would have rust on it potentially, or could be able to get rusted. God, that didn't make any sense. Ready welcoming. Grand Designs have uploaded a bunch of their episodes on their official YouTube, the Australian and New Zealand versions too. Oh, that's good to know, Ready. That's good to know. I'll have to have a look at that. I've heard more and more about actual sort of TV companies putting their shows onto YouTube as a way to still get views, because people are stopping watching regular TV by all accounts. But yeah, that's really interesting. I'll have to check them out. I've never seen any of the Australia or New Zealand ones, so that sounds great. Yeah, I love a bit of Grand Designs. Very inspirational. Very inspirational. God, I've got so many decals here. Like, how do we choose? How do we choose? Where's the rust ones? Should we do a bit of rust on this end? Oh, look at that. And sort of nicely line it up to the actual bars on the building. Although it's going over our leaves there, so we might have to sort of... Oh, look at these ones as well. Oh, God. There's so much choice. Oh, dead leaves. Dead leaves. Like these. Yeah, let's have a bit of that in there. Yeah, what was I saying? I love a bit of Grand Designs, yes. Yeah. Great show. Oh, so much inspiration, that's what I was going to say. More for Planet Zoo building, I guess, than cities. Although this feels a little bit Planet Zoo-esque at the moment. Putting together scenes on the side of buildings. But it's all fun. It's all fun. Oh, I should have used one of those on the top. We'll do that in the next place. I'll remember that they're there. We get a little bit of rust patch in here. We're definitely going to need some graffiti on this as well. Is this process for getting the mods from GitHub difficult or fairly simple? So it's pretty simple actually, Jeff. If Mando's still here, Mando can drop a link to the GitHub where the Real Visions are on GitHub. There's instructions on the page to do it, or Canadian Moose has a video, but don't go and watch it in the middle of the stream. Start the stream, please. Canadian Moose has a great video if you go to Canadian Moose's channel. about how to install them, but there are instructions on the GitHub page. You basically download the files, and then you need to put the files into a very specific Cities Skylines folder, which I will remember is mods data, extra assets importer, custom surfaces, and then custom decals. And then yeah, basically every folder needs its own, or every decal needs to be in its own folder, but it comes like that anyway, so it's pretty easy to do. And once you've got it into there, then you just load up the game. As long as you've got extra assets importer, you'll find them in the game. Yeah, they're well worth it. Like, there's some really good stuff on PDX mods, don't get me wrong, like this, what I'm using now, PDX mods, Elglendo, brilliant stuff. But those yeah, static noise, real visions are just extra to that. They really add to it, I think. Yeah, very worth it. Franklin, hello, welcome in. Oh, Nomis is here. Nomis can put it in. Nomis can put it in the chat, the Real Vision link, if you got it. Albino Rhino, hello, Jen. Hello. There's Ivy now. That is Jen. Yes, there is Ivy. We can we can build our own scenes on the side of buildings, which is what we're doing today. No worries, Jeff. No worries. If you have any problems, if you're on the Discord, head on over there and we can help you with that. Urban Lover, hello, welcome in. You're not too late. You're not too late. This is what we've done so far. Boarded up some windows, added some ivy to the buildings. Now we're just adding rust and dirt, and yeah, we're just having a chill time doing this evening because yeah, I'll go back and say it again because I'm obsessed at the moment, and probably after this stream I'll go and get into bed and watch some more Fear the Walking Dead, but I'm very into The Walking Dead at the moment, and I had a craving to do something a little bit dystopian, so that's what we're doing. There we go, Nomis has added it to chat. I can watch CS2 now. Yes, Jen. Yes, just the CS2 for detailers, Jen, is actually amazing now. The simulation, as I found out over my last couple of episodes, is still a little bit off, but detailers rejoice, is all I can say. Detailers, oh look, we can even put this on the boards, like the boards are growing moss. I'd like to actually dirty these up a little bit. I don't know if there's going to be a stain that we can get that's going to sit on them. I know there's some somewhere. Is it these ones? No, maybe not. Hope you're doing well, Jen. I haven't seen you around in ages. Hope you're good. I'm saying that for you. That building looks great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is my happy place right now. This is my happy place. Adding random effects to the sides of buildings so we get a nice realistic look, or as realistic as we can get. So we need to do something with the roof as well. The roof is way too clean, so we'll come back to that. Maybe let's try a bit of graffiti and see if that can kind of, if we can get that onto the boards, that'll dirty it up a bit. Behind the boards there are some that stick on top. Oh, these are amazing as well. Well, these were Elglendo as well, I think. I just realised it doesn't have his it's like, oh, are they Booty Addict? It's one of those two. It's one of those two. They're incredible murals, like, oh my goodness. I need to do this somewhere. Can we have a mural wall? Is that totally inappropriate to have a mural wall on our rail yard? We could have Sterling Perkins' eyes on the side of the building. Be a little bit creepy, or even on the roof. We could do that. Right, let's find some graffiti. Yes, here we go. These stick on the props. Are they snapping? No. Oh, it's just jumping. It's jumping weird. Okay, there we go. We got it in. We'll get it in. Let's put this one underneath. I do like a bit of overlapping graffiti, like the graffiti artists of competing with each other for space. I thought that said Moss for a second. I was very excited then, but no, Moses. Yeah, okay. I'll have a bit of Moses on there too. I definitely want to get some of the... Oh, we'll have a free candy. We'll have a free candy one. I definitely want to get some of the scribbles up here too. I won't go quite as nuts as the rail yard with this. We'll keep it a bit more sane. Although these go under. I've noticed, like, with the graffiti that overlaps, our scribbles then go underneath, so they're slightly less obvious. And yes, this does say sell your kids. Someone commented that on that in the last video. It's very hard to see them actually on here, isn't it? Let's get some. Let's get some more graffiti up, and then we'll see if I can get some scribbles over the top of them. I won't put it over the door. Yeah, like the scribbles are on top of that, which is great. Love that. I love putting the modders and stuff on the side of buildings. Like, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them at the end of the day. Those are both addicts. So, yeah, they're booty addicts. Okay, thank you, Mando. There we go. Oh, booty, there we go. I was like, booth addicts? Who's booth addicts? If this is to be a rundown building, you need some broken slats. That's very true. Are these broken enough for us, though? I can't actually physically break them, unfortunately, Franklin. I wish I could. Yeah, I'm good. I surprised Egg the other day, too. Been very into Minecraft lately. Nice, Jen. Nice. Minecraft's fun. I actually played Minecraft for the first time last year. And now my son is obsessed with it, and I can't teach him because I don't know how to do stuff, but he's watched YouTube videos himself. He's only 6 years old. I've been trying to keep an eye on and make sure he's watching suitable YouTube videos, but he's watched Minecraft videos and he's taught himself how to use redstone, red dust, whatever it is. Is that a warehouse, or it's an old abandoned train yard? So this was our train yard once upon a time until we moved it over to here. So yeah, this is like the old one that we're now decorating up. So it's a prop building. It's got some functional industry inside it at this end. So these all kind of have buildings inside them, so they actually function. But the rest of it's run down, so we're going nuts on it. It's abandoned. But yeah, my son has taught himself how to use red dust in Minecraft and is now creating bases with secret hidden passageways and hidden rooms, like pistons, moving blocks and stuff to get in there. Like, I don't know how he does it, but he's taught himself that. I'm quite impressed. But it is a great game, Minecraft, actually. I can't believe it's taken me as long as it has to actually play it. Ooh, we could have some of these. Yeah, we could have some little leaflet I mean, this is incredibly dystopian. This is making me think of now The Walking Dead, when you have the walls of, like, missing reward if you find this person, that sort of thing. But we could do that. I don't know if it necessarily goes here, but it's going there for now anyway. I forget they're in the graffiti section. I always miss these. I like these ones. Is there something that's tiny that we can... Oh, look at that. So we can put that on the door. Look at that. That's so cool. The amount of detail that goes into that is pretty crazy, actually. Yeah, like that. Also, as well, just suddenly thought, we have all the signs. Danger acid. Chlorine. Diesel fuel. There could be fuel in a old abandoned train shed, right? Warning, sulfuric acid. I'm not sure any of these necessarily go. Gasoline, no smoking, could be something. Maybe just caution, attention, watch for forklifts. That might be more appropriate, right? Stop forklift crossing. Oh my god, these are so good. These are so good. I haven't used any of these signs yet. High voltage overhead. We need that. We need that for the actual train line. I guess there would be old train lines in here. So maybe that is the best sign for this. Office. Oh my god. We could go mad with this. I'm playing modded Minecraft, although I mostly build and decorate and not make machines. That's still cool though, Jen. Yeah, I've never explored I mean, I haven't played it that much, but yeah, I've not explored mods in Minecraft. I bet there must be an absolute minefield of stuff available for that game. I did see someone playing with like some cool farming mods which looked awesome. Yeah, I definitely need to play it more. Right, I'm getting lost down a rabbit hole of trying to pick decals at the moment. Let's go back. I want the tags on the graffiti, so let's go back to that. We'll do some more there. Oh yes, look at that. Love it. Love it. This stuff makes me happy. I was here, sell your kids. They right. Yeah, let's just get a tiny bit more of this in along here and then we'll move on to something else. Maybe some more ivy hanging down because I'd like to do that all the way along if we can. I'm forgetting that's only half the building. Like, this is huge. This is huge. I'm now sitting here thinking like, I was like, we'll easily get this done in probably like a really short stream today. I don't know if that'll end up being the case. We'll see. Yeah. How long did it take us in the end? 6.5, 7 hours to do our service area on stream. So we might be in for no, it won't be that long. We've already done half of this. We've already spent a couple of hours in here. In this actual area. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't go over the actual sort of the drain pipes. Or the guttering like rundowns, but yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's get some larger graffiti. No, oh my god. I can't help it. We're gonna put the aubergine in. That's hilarious. Yeah, let's get a few more of these in. And we'll move on. We have got most of the larger graffiti down this. I guess that end is the abandoned end and this is more taken over and functional now at this time, so maybe that's alright. Put one more large one in here. Toxic. Twist. I'll put it actually on the windows. There we go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's go back to some ivy then and get a bit more of this in. Although that's now sinking under the rust, which is a little bit concerning. Maybe we'll put it on the boards. Although these boards are sunk too far in now, I've just realised, but if we change them now, all our graffiti's going to go, so maybe we won't do hanging ivy quite over that part. We'll cover it down there. And we definitely need to do something about the roof as well. Signs miss don't dead open inside graffiti. Yes, they do. Oh, well, we're on zombies. Are you excited for 28 years later? Hell yes, Des. Hell yes. Yeah, I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm very excited for that. I love a good zombie movie. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely be making the time for that one. Sadly, I don't think it's something that I can take my children to see in the cinema, so it might have to be I go by myself to the cinema, which is not something I've ever done before. Or I have to wait. I have to wait for it to actually come out, which would be sad. Ooh. Thought process here. Yeah, can we use some of this against the door? Against the wall even? I do like that. I feel like this is a bit of a scene already. Sterling Perkins definitely lets the teenagers go wild in Perkins Rail Yard. It's a very huge wow, conserve an entire republic. What, this warehouse? Yeah, I should be lurking for a bit. Got a bath the youngest. No worries, Claire. Happy bath time. Signs. Oh, yeah, read that already, Star. Yes. I'm going back through chat. We play something called Create Mod Plus, a bunch of others, and I like all the decorating things. Oh yeah, I can imagine, Jen. That sounds fun. That sounds very fun. The trailer teaser was awesome for 28 years later. Yes, oh my goodness, wasn't it? Wasn't it just? Yeah, I proper can't wait for that. There's also is there a new Jurassic World coming out soon as well? Did I make that up? Oh, sorry, I smacked the mic. Going away from zombies for a second. It's been so long in the making, I'm really intrigued. Yeah, exactly, I know. It's been such a long time since that one. Going alone to the cinema is underrated. Do you reckon, Namus? So underrated. Sometimes I go in the middle of the day, viewing of a film, week or two after it premieres. That's a good shout, actually. Yeah, go in the middle of the day. Yeah. So few people then, it's really nice and you can always get good seats. Alright, you might, I mean, I could be easily persuaded to go by myself 28 years later, so yeah, you might have got me on that one. Perhaps I'll pluck up enough courage and get myself in there. Yeah, I can imagine the daytime showings are pretty different. I went to see the Minecraft movie with the kids and there was like literally about, and this was, it was on the Saturday. Did it come out on the Thursday or the Friday? So it was either 1 or 2 days after it came out. Like in the morning on a Saturday, and there was literally no one there. It was amazing. It was like 5 people in the whole cinema. That's the time to go. What was I doing? I was doing little tiny, yeah, there was something I was doing. There was a small patch of greenery. Oh, there's so much choice. So much choice. That's a nice one as well. That's slightly more kind of less dense than the other one. I feel like we're putting them all in the same place though, which is making me a little bit not love it quite as much. I know this is grass. I quite like that. I quite like that. It's very a luminous green, but it's in the shade at the top of the building there, so it sort of just looks like moss creeping down a little bit. If it does, I don't know. It does to me. It does to me. We'll stick with that. What else have we got here? I think that's my one problem with the Real Vision decals. There's just so many of them. Like actually getting to know all of the different ones, like, and so many of them look alike, like these two. I mean, they are probably similar, yeah. It's getting to know all of them. Getting to know what we like and don't like. Okay, I think we'll leave that side of the building for a moment. Let's get some dirty decals on the roof. Hope you'll put a police station nearby. That's a great point, actually, Urban. Where is the nearest police station? That's medical. I think we do have a police station in Upper Fewhaven. What a really terrible name. We've had some good name suggestions actually for Upper Fewhaven, so I think we will be changing them. Is there a police station somewhere near here? There might be. Oh, sorry, I'm actually like genuinely curious now where the nearest one is. Oh, in the in the Paul Raymond High School. Not acting as a police station, but yeah, there we go. So it's not too far away. I mean, it's a little bit far, isn't it? But to keep the angry teenagers out of the abandoned rail yard. But yeah. Okay, now here's the question. Do we go... Yeah, I think we do go at the bottom. Yeah, that's what we do. We go at the bottom of the ridge in the middle. I always kind of debate this. Do you like make them meet right in the top of the ridge, or do you go underneath the ridge? Have the ridge be clean on the top? I think this is the way to go. Okay, like some of these aren't straight, but I know. I know I've got a lot to do. How long will be live for? 44 minutes, and I've done one wall of our rail yard. Wonderful. I'll get the roof done, and then what we might do is go and do some prop work in the corner of it, like sort of similar to the kind of things we did over here as well. We'll get some, yeah, I definitely want to get some more containers in now we've got the rust that snaps to it. And yeah, do some fun stuff with some trash. Make it look like a little bit of a dump in the corner. Or, you know, more akin to that area that we did obviously on that first stream. Have it be more similar, so there's a bit more consistency across the rail yard at least. We still have cars driving in and out of here. Must be some activity. I swear I just saw a car drive past. Disappeared. Yeah, we do have some functional industry, but the industrial buildings in Cities 2 don't seem to get too much truck traffic really compared to Cities 1, so it's a little bit disappointing in that respect. Yeah, there's a new Jurassic movie coming out this summer. Okay, I thought I'd seen that. Yeah, that's another one that I want to see. I do like the last Jurassic World was what was it? Jurassic World. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. It was the last one to come out with basically no dinosaurs, and instead they decided to focus on crickets, whatever the hell it was. Possibly one of the worst films I've ever seen in my whole life. Like just awful. Everything from the script to the acting to the plot, like the whole lot was like just so bad. So bad that I actually got more enjoyment out of watching Sharknado than I did the last Jurassic World film. However, I absolutely love the franchise, so I want to see if they can make a bit of an improvement and see where that ends up. Is it a different cast now, isn't it? I feel like. I don't know, I might have got that wrong. But yeah, I love the franchise, and that last one was so bad, it was unreal. I'm more excited for the Jurassic World game in October. Oh, the new one, yes, of course. Jurassic World Evolution 3, yes, please. And Jurassic Park. Okay, there's a question. Yeah, would you like to? In fact, actually, do you know what? We haven't done a poll in ages. Let's this is not me saying that I'm going to do it, by the way, because I've actually never. So I own both Jurassic World Evolution and Jurassic World Evolution 2, and I have never played either of them. Like I bought both of them and was like, I'd love to check it out. Oh, that's the wrong screen. In fact, there you go. You can see them in here. Where are they? Jurassic World. There. 0 hours. 0 hours. Yeah, I've actually never played them, and it's not through like a lack of interest, because obviously I bought them and I was like, yeah, I'm curious about them. I'd like to play them. I just never really got around to it. So yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. A poll. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm definitely gonna do this. We'll go with Mando's term. Would you like to see Jurassic Park? Is that something you'd actually watch? I'm curious. Like, if you guys are into, I know Mando is, into the Jurassic World Evolution games. Very curious. Let me know. I definitely want to pick it up, and I definitely want to actually play it this time. So yeah, hopefully that'll be the case, and if I enjoy it, I'd happy to do some content if that's something you guys would like to see. Same time on Saturdays when I usually go to the cinema. Best time. Right, I'm gonna bookmark that, Namus. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take myself to the cinema by myself to watch a scary zombie film. No, they should be at the same place. It's probably the side of the building getting hit by rain the most, thus creating a better growing environment. Oh, you're talking about, sorry, I'm catching up with chat on this. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so one side of the building's going to get it more than the other. You don't want your Sims to be showing dust by robbers. The amount of trucks in CS1 is very unrealistic, though it is. Yeah, it's a bit too much, but then they've kind of taken it so far in the other direction that it's not enough anymore. That's what it feels like. Yeah, we can get a few more little stains on the roof here. Let's muddy it up a tiny bit. Oh, I love that trick. I always forget about it. And Sally told me that. Hold right click and it spins it round, and then you can keep clicking. I don't do that enough. That's genius. Absolutely genius. Yeah, okay, that looks a little bit more in keeping with our wall at least. They must have like one crate each truck, yeah, in Cities 1, yeah, definitely. Literally that. Yeah, the simulation cities one is definitely better. I'm not going to deny that. I feel like I was kind of okay on Cities 2 until recently, and then when I've seen all these flaws that people have been talking about for myself in the simulation, I'm like, meh. But to be fair, it's not the part of the game that I care about the most. So, as you probably all well know, if you're on this stream watching me do some micro detailing. I think CO has done things to keep the traffic down for performance, so that things just arrive without needing a truck. Yeah, they have, Toby. Yeah, the traffic is too little as it is now. Industry areas feel too dead. Yeah, they do, massively. Never played any Jurassic games, but I'd definitely watch you play. Oh, thank you, Star. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Yes. I'm not going to get my singing voice out because that would be a pain to all of your ears. Okay. Do we want any little stains? Like we could have the odd kind of bit of stainage on the ground, couldn't we? I was gonna say this surface, like it when it's in a big sort of wide big square, it looks quite repetitive, as do all of them, and it's not a slight on El Grande, just to be clear, because my god, they're amazing. It's the same with all surfaces because it's how they work. It's like essentially a repeated pattern, isn't it? But like this, it looks amazing. I don't really feel like I need to be doing that, but I've done it anyway. So there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a line to surface on. Okay. I'm pretty pleased with that little wall. Kind of cute. And then we've got big empty big empty walls everywhere else. But okay, anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this because that's awful. Don't know what's happened there. We can I don't think that is a vanilla prop. Oh yeah, it is. God. What is with that? Yeah, we can put this on the edge here. I'm wondering actually, can we not that. Can we actually get some little rust markings on here? That would be pretty cool if we can. Oh, we can. Those aren't gonna work quite as well, are they? Unless we... That's going vertical. That should be going horizontal. God, that's like almost hurting my eyes looking at that for some reason. It's like sort of one of those optical illusions looking at all those lines. We could actually go all the way around with this. Yeah, we could. Oh no, I've done it the wrong way. All right, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Oh no. Hey, I got them. Okay, yeah, we're not going to go all the way around. We'll just do that, that little bit there and then a tiny bit on the top. Yeah. I'll just dirty up our little water tower, fuel tower. I don't know really what this would be next to a rail track. I feel like I put it there for a reason originally when I did the original rail yard, but I'm not entirely sure what that would actually be now. Yeah, anyway, I was thinking this back corner would be a good place for a few more props. We do have this lumber yard in here, but it's completely non-functional, so I'm actually going to get rid of it. And then we've got this space to play with. Let's get rid of that tree as well. So we can do some fun props in here. And, oh, definitely, the other thing I do want to use, because I discovered I had them recently, were which we didn't use in the first stream actually, which we should have done, are these weed and moss joints even. So networks of the green stuff that we wanted to put in around the tiles originally. I know that's not on the edge, we'll sort that out in a second. I'm going to put some grass details in around it. But yeah, we haven't got snapping on, have we? No. We can do little sections of this now super easily. It's amazing. Amazing. Got to try and follow these lines as much as possible so it doesn't look too silly. Let's just see how that looks like without the... Oh my god! I don't know what happened then. Got to run, grocery store time. If the stream's still going, when I come back I'll be back in. No worries, Mando. Thank you for popping in. Happy shopping. WW, welcome in. Gorgonzola, hello, welcome in. Haven't seen you for ages. Can you show the whole city? I can. So that's what we're working on, the rail yard over there. And That is the whole city. Although it doesn't look very good zoomed out because all the buildings all the buildings disappear. Little mini tour for anyone who hasn't seen it. We've got Tinny over here, which is focused on this coal mine. We have a little, very small cargo rail yard over here. Industrial area comes down into Tinny Town. It's very school heavy. Oh my god, I thought my game had frozen then. Yeah, then we've got a little commercial strip up here. It's all kind of like marked out by this dividing highway which runs all the way around. No buildings actually on top of it. We've just got kind of what they're called. What's the word for it? What's the word for the roads? It's totally gone from my head. The roads that run up aside other ones. I can't remember. Feeder roads. Oh yeah, we've got the Oregon Broadcasting TV studios over here, the ABC, with the helicopter that never stops whirring on its roof. It's kind of annoying. We've got lovely pool apartments here, which is where I would want to live, I would say. Actually, no, that's another place. I'll come on to it in a second. Yeah, we've got our waterfront over here. This is probably one of my favourite points in the city, actually. Love this. I feel like we could come back and redo a bit of this at some point. Make it better. But yeah, love this little area. We've got the oil hills over here, and then we come around to Fewhaven or Havenwood. Fewhaven, this was the original part of the city that we started with. Got Gaudy Bay over here, which is the trendy beach town. Lots of graffiti, big signage, colourful town over here, which is kind of fun. Then we got the Gaudy Bay Hills, which is where I'd want to live. Correction, I think this is Okie Dokie Loki's house. This is where I'd like to live. If Okie Dokie Loki would let me move in with him, I would spend my time in that hot tub right there. That's where I'd be. And then we come around to Atkinson. So we've got Atkinson over here. Small little kind of older town. Has been here a little bit more historical, shall we say. We've got the Dial Greens Vineyard over here. And we've got the Atkinson Golf and Country Club over this side, with the apparently PGA rated golf course. And then we come round to FewK over here as well. So we've got a little UK build. And of course the big rail yard. Let's not forget that. Epic build. But yeah, anyway, that's the whole city. Hopefully that was a mini tour for anyone who wanted it. Morty, hello, welcome in. Don't forget the side left with the small block roof. Oh, here? Yes, yeah. We'll definitely come on to that. I wanted to get away from the actual building for a second in case we run out of time and that's all we've done. But yes, we will definitely come back to that. FewCandy, that tree has to go. That would start a wildfire and catch fire that near to the overhead lines. Oh, this one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, these would. Yeah, we can get rid of those. We can move them at least. Yeah, that's a fair point, Gorgonzola. That's a fair point. If I can pick up the trees. Plants. I always forget there's plants in Move It rather than trees. Is that a little bit better? Oh, this one. Oh, is this the one you mean? This one's actually on the track. Yeah. Okay, this one's definitely got to go. There we go. A little bit of clearance. These are annoying nodes that are left over from when we had the rail yard in here in the first place, and when I deleted them, they're still there and they wouldn't go. I can't get rid of them at all. So I'll have to cover them up somehow. Frontage roads. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you. Yes, that is exactly what I meant. I live in Atkinson. Atkinson's gorgeous as well, actually, to be fair. Yeah. There's some very nice houses sort of part way up the hillside which look into the beautiful valley of Atkinson. Yeah. If I'm allowed to say that about my own city, I don't know. Is that bribing if you let the mayor stay in your hot tub 24/7? Maybe it is. Gorgonzola. But anyway, yes, back to this. I absolutely love these cracks. These weed and moss joints. Let's give them the correct terminology. So yeah, we'll go ahead and add in a few more of these. I won't do them everywhere, but I think just a few more to add to the realism across this part, seeing as I've done it on there, I think would be nice to have. There's a lot of this surface I don't mind too much already, to be honest. It's not too bad. We can just make this a little bit patchy. random lines all over the place is going to be the key to this, I think. I just realised I'm kind of like going block end to block end, but I don't really need to. It could be a bit more random than that, as long as I'm following the lines so that it sort of stays consistent. I think that's going to be the most important thing to help this look realistic, at least. Oh, should have snapped into that node. Never mind. Never mind. It's like playing tic-tac-toe or something, setting up the grid. Got noughts and crosses, as we call it in the UK. That's what this feels like. I hope it'll be worth it in the end. I absolutely love the fact that we've got these as networks now. I think that's a really, really huge quality of life improvement. Compared to when on that last stream. I don't know if we didn't have them then, or I didn't know that I had them. Not sure. And we were adding in, like if we just hover back over there, yeah, we were trying to add them in with decals ourselves manually, and it took it took hours. But yeah, this works much better. I kind of need to do this over the whole yard though, really, which would take a long time. So don't worry, we're not going to spend the entire stream doing that. We could, but we won't. We will get onto some prop work in just a second. Get some of that in. I also realised as well, this building over here, we haven't done anything with that, so we should probably do that at some stage as well. I've done that edge way too clean. I'm realising now it's going to look like it's like boxed in all the time, but that's okay. That's not too bad. We can add some more in as we go. So yeah, I definitely want to get some more containers in here, because we can add the rust to that now as well. I was remembering back actually just before this stream, I was looking back to that last one, and we used a table or something flipped up to make it look like the door was open on one of them. Which I thought was pretty cool actually. I'd forgotten that we'd done that. There was some nice creativity coming out with your guys' support on that stream. Yes, let's maybe have... Let's have 3 containers over here. Like that. And then maybe we'll have one more right off the beaten track. Have a white one. Yeah, I like a white container for some reason. And then, yeah, let's definitely go for a few more of these as well. I'll put these along that join area here. And then we want to get some trash around it and that sort of thing. We could even put some actual smaller little props into these bins. But we wait for now. We wait for now. I want to get one of these in because I don't use them enough. I've discovered I've got actually full trash bins, which is amazing. I absolutely love that. We do also have individual trash bags, so while I'm thinking about it, let's just get them and we can put some of those. Oh, I forgot about the window bars that I discovered earlier. Wait, I'm searching trash, right? And EU railing extra short is coming up. I'm not sure about that. Oh, that's better. 82% say yes at the moment for Jurassic Park. Oh, you guys are loyal, thank you. 88 balloons, hello, welcome in. Maybe it would work to cover those spots with boulders and bushes. Oh, these spots. Oh, the spots. The big spots. Yes, absolutely. That's a great shout. Oh, and the lake, beautiful. Yes, that's true in Atkinson, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I do like the lake. I do like the lake. Yes, we can put some boulders and bushes over those spots, definitely. Make it quick, Mando. Just save for a start. Love that. Why is trash not coming up? Is my Find It broken? EU railing short. I want the trash bags. There we go. Okay, well, we found them anyway, so that's all good. What is that? That's a big bag. That is a big trash bag. I like that. Oh no, they're all big. I swear they were smaller than this. Well, there's some other ones that were much, much smaller. I must be making it up. Or maybe it's a different game. I don't know. I swear they were bigger than this. Trash bag. Oh yes, look at that. That's so cool. That's so cool. And then of course we can complement it with some actual trash on the floor. Yes. I'll get some lots of different trash, including the I think we discovered this on a stream before, didn't we? A lettuce in there. Someone's discarded a few lettuces. I like kind of looking at what's in the trash decals. It's very satisfying. We've got a bit of broken glass in here as well. We could definitely scatter some of that broken glass around, actually. Sea trash. Oh my god. Fish! Seaweed. Oh, we need to do... Oh, yeah. I want to do some fishing. I want to do some actual fishing. Really, really missed that from Cities 1. Even though it was only like a really kind of small part of it. It was such a great part in my opinion. Loved a bit of fishing. I meant the remnants of the old train station that you had. Yes, yeah. I did get there in the end, 88 balloons, yeah. Tony, hello, welcome in. Sorry I'm late, my computer wasn't working properly. Fixed it now. Well, that's good to hear you fixed it, Tony. Hope you're having a nice Saturday. We're going for some full-on trash and dirt on this one. Chat, don't forget to hit the like button when you're here. Thank you, Jeff. Very much appreciate that. Yes, if you are enjoying the stream, a like and a comment after the stream really, honestly, like you wouldn't believe how much they actually help. YouTube even say that to creators. Like it is an actual real thing that if you smash the like button, it's really going to help the creator and the video's performance. So if you can spare that 2 seconds to smash that button, it really goes a long way for me and is very grateful. Thank you for the reminder, Jeff. Really appreciate that. Okay, we could go nuts with that. Right, let's do some rust. Let's do some rust. Oh, yes. So good. So good. Love it. I don't know where you're meant to line up the sort of rusty strips, though. In the middle, like that? I feel like that's probably the way. I haven't lined it up perfectly, but that's okay. That's okay. Saturday? Morty, did I say Saturday? I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. Did I say Saturday? I don't know if I did. Oh my god, Burrell Boy with a $20 super chat. I have to take my daughter shopping. Thank you for the stream. Oh, Burrell Boy, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really, really appreciate that. Have a wonderful shopping trip with your daughter. And thank you for popping by and thank you for the super chat. Really greatly appreciated. I smashed the button, now my screen is cracked. Okay, don't do it that hard, Tony. I hope that's not actually true. Yes, Jeff got one of Tony's gifted subs from last week. Yes, welcome to the club, Jeff. Thank you, Tony, again. You did say Saturday. What was I referring to about Saturday? Was I talking about a stream? I don't know why I would have said Saturday, Morty. I'm lost. I'm lost. It's been a long day of, well, not doing too much. Oh no, did I just put rust on the ground? Well, it's been a long couple of hours before stream, binging a bit of Fear of the Walking Dead. I can't stop talking about it, I'm sorry. I will shut up about that eventually. Oh no! I can't move it. Okay, let's just, okay, we're gonna have to delete that. Yeah, there we go. I don't want rust on the ground. We'll have to put that back in a second. We'll do some more surface work over there. Let's get a little bit more rust on here. I think the dirtiest part of the shipping container's roof should be where it is under the tree. Under the tree. Oh, what, over here? Okay, so That kind of works, right? Not this one then. Is that what we're saying, Gorgonzola? Oh no! Okay, well that's fine, that's fine. That's interesting. Let's get decals. There we go. So I'll move that one up a bit. Move this one here. We'll have the dirtiest bit going towards the back of the containers. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. I like that. What, where the leaves and gook and stuff fallen off the tree and made it go rusty. Oh, it's kept wet because it hasn't got the sunlight on it to dry it out. And that causes the rust, right? I'm trying to think of the science behind it. Oh, the fixing of his PC, Morty. Gotcha. Okay. I'm only just catching up to what day it actually is. Leave it, it's schmuzz. Could be Josh, yeah. You can get rust on concrete. I had some on my old workplace, can you? I mean, don't tell me that, Tony, because we'll be covering the yard in rust next. That's really interesting to know, though. I actually genuinely would not have thought you could get rust on concrete. I thought it had to kind of be metal. But again, the science behind it is somewhat lost on me, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's do the backs here. I love this. I love this. These rust decals are amazing. Yeah, so I was saying earlier on in the stream, in case you missed it, we will start Streamtown. I just want to have a concrete plan of what we're going to do in it, so that I'm not like spending ages literally building 5 houses. If Paul Raymond's here, you'll know what I mean. Franklin. Yeah, because that's the danger. If I start to actually build out a whole area, it will take me a really, really long time. So I'd like to have more of a concrete plan so we can actually get something down, at least in the first episode. So that we've got something to work with. And it's not taking days and days and days to do anything. Like our service area, which took 7 hours. 7 hours. Okay, right, let's I'm thinking in this back I want to do something more on here, so let's get some more of the smaller than that. Oh gosh, they're so good. I love Real Vision. We could potentially, I'm just thinking now actually, could we sort of spill out some of the dirt behind these crates a little bit? Just thinking out loud here. Is that like appropriate? Because I kind of don't want this to all be sort of straight edges. Like I like there to be a bit of a transition around the edge. Not so it's like a big square concrete area. So it's been, part of it's been reclaimed essentially by nature, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so something more along these lines. I do like this edge that we've got here though. That texture's really nice. If we can just make it slightly less square around the back end here, I think that'll be good. It's very light sand there though, that stripe. Slightly less sure about. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but we can get some overgrowth into here as well. So let's sink these down. And get some proper bushes in here. Oh, hang on a sec. Let's make sure we're staying upright. And I want to do some of these as well, or probably not those ones actually, yeah, something more like this one. That's what I was going to say around these edges. We can flesh it out a little bit here. And that's the other thing I was thinking. What we used around the other side was sort of grass strips, which I think, oh, not that, not the large ones, which I think looked really good. I can remember what they were. Oh, look at that grass. Like, this just looks actually real. It's crazy. I know it is probably. Is it actually? I don't know. Is it actually a photo of real grass? Like actual genuine question that's then put into the game, because that's what it looks like. That is what it looks like. Yes, we could use something like this. What is that? That's a small one. So I need some more small ones, really. If there's a small dirt one, that would be perfect. Oh, see the simple things. That alongside of a road, great. I think your cities proves that theory that dirt attracts more dirt, and a poorly maintained city decays in a downward spiral once you start placing dirt. You can't stop that. Is very true. That's very true, Gorgonzola. Yes, it is a downward spiral from here. Most definitely is. Oh god, is that what we used around the edge? Love that one. I'm struggling to find what I want here. So maybe we'll just use the grass, and we can use, actually I do have an idea. We can use yeah, let's use this, and then we're going to use some of the, I think it's actually trash. I think it's actually trash decals. We can use some of that to muddy this out a little bit. Yeah, debris, these ones. This is more what I was thinking. It's like the surface is a bit broken up. You can try and get these to sort of round the edge of the grass. Make it a little bit thinner. Now I'm covering up all of the grass, which doesn't really work, but it's a slightly more overgrown patch than not the larger one, although we do want to come back to that in a second. Yeah, slightly more larger patch of grass than the network ones. Even something like that will do, and then we can use some bushes, maybe some lighter bushes though. Try this one. Can't go down that far. Oh no, not that far, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go down to 0.6. 0.7, yeah, I'll just lower it a little bit. Yeah, because that's sort of more similar to the colour of grass here. Let's dot that into these bushes. Oh, look at that, those colours together. I like that. Find new combinations of overgrowth here. Yeah, I do quite like that. I feel like we need something in this corner now, though. Do we want a fence around this back area? I'm just thinking we could security fence it off. Metal's left on the ground. That's a great point, Morty. Yeah. If you have metal, if you have metal on the floor that is rusty and been there for years, when you remove it, oh, the rust is stained the concrete, so it looks rusty. Gotcha. Yeah. That makes total sense. I have a feeling this area needs some rusty broken cars. Hello, Bart. Coming on to that. Definitely, 100%. We have that behind my mum's house, next to where the bins are. We left an old steel snow scraper there over winter, and all the rust came off. Uh-oh. Well, not came off, but left a stain on the ground. Yes, rusty cars. Rusty cars. Do we want a... We could have a few little... Yeah, let's do this. Tiny bit of rubble seeping through. Maybe that could go into a slightly larger mixed rubble pile over here. That sort of cuts off the end of the grass. I don't know what this all is, but I feel like I'm painting a picture in my mind at least, anyway. Hopefully it comes across and it makes makes sense by the end of it. Rusty cars, right, rusty cars. Here they are. I would like to do... Yeah, let's have a couple in here. Let's have... Where are we going to put them? Let's have it a little bit over... Yeah, reclaimed by the overgrowth, I think. So we'll put it halfway on the concrete, halfway off. And then I would like to, with this one, I'm going to use extra detailing tools on this, and we're going to flip it. If I can find the right... Yes, here we go. I'm going to flip it upside down. Okay, now this could be tricky. So let's get this down to a lower rotation. There we go. And then, okay, that is the rotation that we're going to want. Let's again reduce this one here. I love this. I don't use it enough. This like prop precision rotation thing. If Jen's still on, it's sort of it's a little bit PO. I think this is the closest we get to PO. In we can't resize stuff, but it is the closest we get to PO in Cities 2. It's great. It's great. The underside of the car is not as detailed as it turns out as the top of it, but that's fine. Dark Orchids, welcome in. How long does it take to launch your game? Several minutes. Yep. Yep. Looks very like PO. Yeah, it is, Jen. You can be, well, I mean, it is and it isn't. You can't completely transform assets in the way PO was, but you can rotate, move in whatever direction you want, which is good. How long does it take to launch my game? Yes, it takes a few minutes. It takes quite a long time. If you have more of the asset packs, it tends to take longer. Yeah, all of the asset packs and the Real Vision decals and stuff, which are lots of gigabytes, essentially, that'll mean that the game takes longer to load. I found when I load in vanilla, no mods, it is quicker. So I'm assuming that's the reason for it. But it takes a while. It takes longer than Cities 1. In fact, like it takes ages to load into the game, and then to load a save takes seconds. So I can load my save really quickly, but it takes a long time to get into the game. Whereas in Cities 1, you get into the game really quickly, and then it would take ages to load a city. So it's kind of, yeah, different to that in that respect. But yeah, it does take me a long time. Are you having troubles with that? John, welcome in. Hello, FewCandy. Love your work in CS2. Thank you very much, John. Welcome into the stream. We're just sitting here having a a random detailing session, creating scenes in our abandoned rail yard in Fewhaven. Having a bit of fun with some props and decals is basically it. Yeah, I quite like that. I feel like we need a trolley in here. I feel like it's not called a trolley. I think this every time, and then it is. Yeah, there we go. It is. Of course it is. What else would it be if it's not a trolley? It's a trolley. I always think it's going to be shopping cart. I think that's what it is. At least you can flip stuff around, which is awesome. Yeah, it is. It is. It's yeah, when that came out, game changer. Game changer. So let's do some flipping. Oh no, not that. Flipping of our trolley as well. This one. Okay, right, let's just let's make it a larger increment on the rotation so that we're not here for hours. Okay, and then we're gonna lift it up a little bit. And then I think we could put some stones or something underneath it. Let's just sink these into the ground a little bit and see if we can get like the perfect rock for the trolley to sit on. So where does it clip into the trolley? It clips into the trolley around that point. So we put that there. Now it's like the trolley is resting on the rock. You know what I mean? I don't know what we're doing here. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm just, I was in the mood to play around with some props and make something dirty, so here we are. I'm trying to think what other props we can use now. Oh, is this not showing through? Oh, it is. It's just really faint. Where's the cardboard boxes? I didn't see them earlier. Have they gone? Oh, here they are. Yeah, I definitely feel like we need some cardboard around here. Right, okay, what other props? What other props? There's got to be loads of props we can have fun with here. We can have an overturned table. A chair. Should we have a chair flipped over? Can we get a different colour chair? Yeah, let's have a black chair flipped over. I've put too much. I've put too many decals down. Put too many decals down. Oh, there we go. Yes, okay. Now I can actually... Okay, so not that one. The angles always change, though, on this, which confuses the hell out of me. Oh, no, what? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's happening there? Do I have to go all the way around? Oh no! My chair's stuck. My chair's stuck. Okay, can we lift it up? We could just have it knocked onto its front. I'm okay with that. That's on the floor, isn't it? Can we actually rotate it around a tiny bit more so it's like, yeah, like that. Then we'll lift it back up. So it's completely upside down. Wonderful. Yeah. Does your CS2 make your gaming PC work 10 times harder? Yes, John, yes. We had this conversation on last week's stream. Yeah, my PC struggles. Well, it's not really, to be honest, it's not really CS2. CS2 isn't so bad, but like if I just play CS2, my PC's not really struggling too much. But if I try and record or stream and play CS2, that puts a lot of strain on my PC. Yeah. I've had problems with that. My lists always end up being too large because there's too many good mods. Oh yes, I totally feel that, Dark Orchids. Totally feel that. It's impossible. Subscription addiction is back. Abbas, welcome in. I've missed FewCandy for almost a year. You have. Welcome in. Welcome in. I still remember, actually, we were doing something similar to this with the Abbas junkyard in Solitude. I want to say it was. I can't remember. Should make it into a secret hangout spot or something. Yes, totally. Yes, yeah, we can definitely do that. Last live show I attended was in Solitude. Oh, when we were decorating a scrapyard. This episode was meant to be for me. Yes, we're doing the same thing, Abbas. It was meant to be. I know you have enough, but the city is losing money. Is that normal fluctuation? Yeah, I don't know what we started the stream on, but when I was doing the oil yard, I did find, when I was detailing that, I did find I gained money. So it is losing money, but it still goes to the point where it's gaining it. It's fluctuating a hell of a lot. So I'd be curious to see what we started the stream on to know whether it's actually gone up or down. But I feel like a little bit like that doesn't make sense because it seems to usually be down, very occasionally up, but we still gain money. So I'm not sure. If anyone wants to flick back to the beginning of the stream and see, I'd be very curious. But yeah, it's the economy is doomed. I have to do a serious amount of zoning basically to get taxes in, so yeah, there's not going to be any services or expensive stuff for a while. It's going to be some zoning with detailing. 26.9. Oh, was it? Okay, so we have lost 200,000. There we go. I'm trying to think, do these props actually cost money? No, they don't. The trees do, but the props don't cost money. Can always trust for you to build scrapyards. Absolutely. The Abyss Abyss, that was it. Yes, I do love a scrapyard. Yeah, we can totally make a little hangout area. We can make a sort of a little bit of a campground-esque type thing. Let's use some of these chairs, actually. We've got one overturned here. We make a little secret hangout in this area. Maybe with a bin fire. You want to have a bin fire? Could we use a log bench? Or we could actually, instead, because that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? We could use an actual log. Like maybe they've literally stolen one from the log yard over there and moved it over here to sit on. Like the teenagers do. I'm pretty sure they're called... Oh, look at all this. Yes. It's the individual logs. Yeah, here we go. They are huge, though. I don't think teenagers would be carrying these around, would they? Are there no ones that are shorter? I didn't realise there's so many different types of logs here, actually, you know? These must be for all the different types of trees. I've never noticed that before. Wait, what? We've got log piles again? I was putting them all in individually before. I did know that that had happened because I noticed we've got piles again now. We should have a look at those, actually. Yeah, we should have a look at some of the piles. This is a big log. We could use it. We could use it. So they've carried this over here. And then we want fire. Actually, it was 26.75 in the beginning too. I forget. Yeah, see, that's just it. It's like, it's weird though. Like, you are right to point it out because it is weird. It says we're losing 20 grand, 18 grand most of the time. And I mean, it has actually just gone down a couple of grand, hasn't it? In that time I've been saying it. But yeah, it's, I don't know what's going on. The trouble is we haven't got a very big city. So if you think I'm like 34 episodes into this, we don't have that many people, and we do have a lot of services. Like, I probably, oh no, should we do one of these? Should we have an actual fire pit over here? Is that too unrealistic that they brought barrel fire or fire pit? Let me know what you think. Yeah, we've put in too much services for the amount of population that we have in the city. I think that's the trouble. Otherwise, I really don't know what it is. Like, we've kind of gone from being really good on money to having nothing, and I've shut down the server farm and the satellite uplink. So I don't think that has too much to do with it anymore, because they were super expensive. Yeah, I don't know. I've given up on the simulation a little bit. Like, I feel like we have zoned quite a lot, but obviously it isn't a massive city. So yeah, we need more zoning, we need more tax income. There's also the issue as well, because I do have quite a few offices with the office employment numbers. They just they tank sometimes randomly. So I have got some big offices which only have 5 or 6 workers in it, something like that. Oh, I've got to tip over a wheelie bin. Just for the fun of it, which is, yeah, really irritating, I'll be honest. So those offices hardly generate, or our unemployment's quite high, even though it shouldn't be as high as it is, because there's a lot of offices which have ended up being 5-6 workers, so you have to go through and replop them. But even then, like, I've done that on a few of them, and even then it still comes back. So I'm really hoping in the patch we get this week, in fact, actually. Keys are coming this week, everyone. Not too long, not too long. Yeah, I'm really hoping there is a fix for that. And maybe that will help a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. If someone could tell me how to make more money, I don't know that I should be the one making videos on how do you make money in Cities Skylines II, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like the only way is to mass zone a huge city, which is not something I'm willing to do. So we're soldiering on. I mean, we're all right. Like, we have lost money there, but it's not like it's. I mean, it looks like it should be a big loss, but yeah, I don't know. Have I got a problem, actually? Have I got a problem? Maybe we should zoom out for a second and just check there's nothing burning down. Yeah. We've got some health issues. That's nothing to be surprised about. Yeah, I did find out as well with the services management that we did the other day. I did find out as well there is a bug with the crematorium, whereby I think if it's in like the same zone or like overlapping with a cemetery, then they don't work properly, and it's exactly what I've been experiencing, where sometimes when I look at it, there's no cars going out, there's no bodies being processed, there's none of that, and that's the exact problem I've been having. So yeah. I don't know. You can submerge the barrel into the ground. Great shout, Dark Orchid. Yes, we can. Props. Yes, that's a really good shout. Like that. You still need to be able to see the fire, so we can do it. Yes, yes, that's so much better. Yes, love that. Thank you. I've always wanted to ask 2 questions. How did you come up with the name FewCandy, or does it stand for something? And 2, how does CS2 compare to CS1 for graphics, mods and customizations? Oh, big questions, Abbas. FewCandy, I didn't come up with it. Xbox did, or Microsoft did, you could say. It was when I first got an Xbox 360 a long time ago, I took the first random name that it gave me, which was FewCandy. So it stuck as my gamer tag forever. And then when I decided to do YouTube, I thought, I'll call it FewCandy. And that's it. Literally, that's the story. Not too exciting. How does CS2 compare to CS1 for graphics, mods, and customizations? So, I mean, graphics-wise, look, there's little glitches in CS2, but I think when you first load into the game versus CS1, it's really stark and like, oh my god, I can't cope with this. But when you look at this up close, that's a million times better than CS1, and CS1, when I go back to it now, looks dated. So, in my opinion, it's an improvement. Mods, honestly, I feel like, and I mean, that's the one huge thing I think about CS2 is the developers clearly developed it with mods in mind. So it's been built in a much better, like the base game has got things sort of coded into it, I guess you could say, which makes it actually more moddable. So I feel like the mods that we've got now in CS2 are outpacing what we had in CS1 after however 10 years, to be honest. Yeah, like from a detailing perspective, it's awesome as it is now. I mean, I'm so excited to see where it goes because we're not even 2 years in at the moment, let's face it. So yeah, I think the potential for modding in this game is just incredible, and where we're at already is a marvel to me. The modders are just insanely talented. Yeah. So yeah, I think CS2 has improved on that respect almost already. Obviously, with the exception of asset editor, it would be lovely to have a proper asset editor and get actual building assets into the game as opposed to what we've got now. But the base game level of props, which is what I'm using here actually, apart from the graffiti decals and the various decals, are so much more improved. So yeah, customizations, I think CS2 is better. I find it really, really hard, and I know Migo won't want to hear this, but I find it really hard to go back to CS1 now. Like it really, like I really wanted to continue for another county. I hate the fact that I've just stopped that. And I'm not saying like it's likely to come back sometime, probably on a stream or something, but it is really hard for me to get onto it. Ready mistyping. Wonderful, ready. Conrad, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. FewCandy seems very cat-like. Every prop needs to be knocked over. I love that. I was like, where are you going with this? Cat-like? What? What are you trying to say? Yes, that's true. Yeah. In this area, all the props need to be knocked over. That's the vibe we're going for here. I also like, if we're just talking about kind of scenes, I want to get some undergrowth under here as well. So let's get a tree and sink it in. So we've got nice. Oh God, that's huge. Hang on. Yes, there we go. We've got some nice bushy undergrowth in the background, which I think will just like help solidify this as quite a nice overgrown area with the trees around it. We desperately need some undergrowth. Like, I cannot wait for the time when we got asset editor, just if only to get Mr. Mason's trees and bushes. Like, oh, I need them. I miss them. Yeah, I need them. Yeah, because as fine as it is to sink trees in, like just some lower down undergrowth or some texture on the grass, I just think is hugely needed. So yeah, that would be one of my calls. What else can we put around here? I'm trying to think of other things. We can add the odd box or crate, that kind of thing in around here. They are big though. Should we have a knocked over barrel as well? I'm actually not kidding. Maybe let's have one barrel upright and another barrel on its side. What colour? Let's go for the grey one. I don't, yeah, the whole knocking over thing, I don't use this feature enough. Which is why now I'm overusing it. Because it's cool. There we go. Knocked over barrel. Perfect. So easy to do as well. Also, I think that it could be the tile upkeep and there being lots of resources. I don't have tile upkeep on unless it's suddenly turned itself on. No. Yeah, I don't. I think the other thing that's that has impacted it quite a bit, because yeah, that's down the amount of electricity. So I've always been kind of reliant on having a surplus and selling it. So this was always about 100 grand, and now it's down to 40. But that still doesn't like counteract the 600 grand we're over investing on. It's pretty crazy. Healthcare and death care is mega. I do think maybe because of the ambulance problems and the crematorium problems, I overplopped those. So yeah, we'll see. Communications as well. I went ahead and upgraded all my post offices, which I shouldn't have done. I could turn those off and see how much better that gets. But yeah, it's crazy. Like healthcare and death care, spending that much. We don't even have a single large hospital in the entire place. So why is it costing us 700 grand? I don't know. Yeah, I've got a lot of parks as well, actually. I mean, I could raise my taxes. This is just it. I could raise them. Make a bit of cash back. Yeah, we are losing. Down another 20 grand. I got the name Tiger Tone from the first time I ever went online using my Dreamcast. You mean? Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, that's cool, Tony. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, it's a good way to get a username, isn't it? I don't think I can go back to CS1 simply because of the raid tools. Yes, and the mods are next gen. Yes, agree, Jack. Agree. I tried to go back to CS1 a while back. I found that I struggled with the scale with it, buildings, roads, map, and I found that things just doesn't fit the way they do in CS1. Yeah, it's funny. I think transitioning between the two games is very hard. Like actually coming from CS1 immediately into CS2 is like, whoa, don't like this. And then trying to go back once you got used to it, it's like, whoa, don't like this. It's a difficult place to be in. It was hard going back to CS1. I only did it for a while before I was back to CS2. Maybe I had a solo. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just it, Mr. D. Like, it is hard. And I didn't like the fact with Funeral County, I felt like I was forcing myself to do it. And also the views were shocking in comparison to Cities 2, which doesn't, like, views aren't everything for me. Like, I'm not chasing the boat by constantly doing videos, which I think are going to get clicks and views and all the rest of it. Like, I'm just doing the stuff that makes me happy. But at the same time, like, when each episode takes me such a long time, if I'm getting the hint that people don't really want to watch this anymore, I only have so much time in the day. I'd rather spend that on stuff that people do want to watch. If that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, I would like to stream Funeral County. Like, I'm not saying it's over. That's why I haven't kind of given it it's not coming back, because I'd really, 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 really want to finish it. So we will try and do that, but probably on a stream. Maybe add a solar park to generate more income again. I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to put in a big power plant. I'm not gonna do it on the stream because I feel like that's too much of a big infrastructure thing to put to not have in an episode. So we will do that in an episode. But yeah, I agree. I think another power plant to sell it and live off the income again is going to be needed. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of FewCandy name, I used a lot of YouTubers inspired in my build for CPP. The capital town of the island is called Fort Caramella, a play on the name of FewCandy, Italian for candy. Oh, that's cute, Jack. That's really cute. Oh my god. Thank you, I'm honoured. I'm absolutely honoured. Also, I made all the rooftops a caramel colour. Oh, I love it. I love it. Are you in the Discord, Jack? If you are, do share some screenies. I'd love to see it. Been a lot of people sharing CPP's challenge content. I was thinking I should do it, but I'd love to win a PC. I haven't got time. I think this might have been, I'm just realising now, I think this might have been the one that we used in that other area, actually. So we could use this on some of our grass and moss just to flesh it out a little bit. Beef out the odd area. Excuse me, I think I'm getting hiccups, which is not good for a stream. Could be in for a fun ride. Got to run, need to go practice a bit drums. Yes, another fun stream. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your day, Jeff. Thank you for popping in. Enjoy drum practice. Honor, hello, welcome in. I've been struggling with making farms look good, but Generic Lemon's latest video really inspired and helped me. That's good. Generic Lemons is a great builder. Yeah, yeah. Farms I found really fun in CS2. Well, I mean, with the farm surface pack. Not gonna lie, vanilla is less enjoyable, shall we say? But yeah, still doable. Love a farm. Love a farm. That's good to hear. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to submit, but it's been one of my favourite things to build. Oh, that's cool, Jack. You should submit it. Why not? Why not? Playing CS2, doing CPP's challenge while watching, listening to you. Love it. Nice, nice. I can't wait to see the results of this challenge. Like, some of the stuff people have been building is absolutely crazy. I don't even know, like, what the actual ask of the challenge is. Like, it all looks like Mediterranean cities on crazy terrain, but I don't know. I feel like I've ruined it now. I preferred the cracks. I've overdone it. I've overdone it. Which is not something I often say when it comes to decals. Oh no! We can get that back. I just hope it layers right. How do you get farms to level up? I've heard about this. I've never actually gone back and checked mine. Admittedly. We can go and check mine in a sec, actually. I'm curious to see if they're leveled up. I believe there may be a bug. As there always is. I believe there may be some kind of bug which is stopping farms from leveling up. As far as I have seen somewhere. It's this one. It's this one. Right, where did we have it? It was on that edge, wasn't it? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, let's just go and see if my farms have leveled up. Oh, I came over here the other day. I was like, what the hell? I tried so hard to get this in when none of these buildings spawned. And look, you can see the places that they've spawned in. All in this very tiny little larger bits that I've left. What an annoying thing. Look at this guy. Spawned in over my wonderful gravel track. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? I know I could fix it, and I will fix it. Have my farms leveled up. No, it's level 1. Actually, sorry, why are we over here? We should go back to the original farms, shouldn't we? Which again is same issue. Like, I give up. Really. I'm assuming we can't do it because a mod hasn't come out for it. Yeah, level 1. Yeah, I don't think. I think there's a bug in them. That one's. I mean, it's leveling, but it's not level 2. No. There was another one here, wasn't there? No. I don't know is the answer. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a bug. So I don't think it's anything you're doing. Yeah. Carl, welcome in. Where did you get those other big grass decals from? They're on Paradox, or did you get them from somewhere else? Are you talking about these little ones that I just placed? Or these, like, these ones? Oh my god, look at that. Oh, we could actually put that there. Oh, it covers up all the lovely, like, framework we've just done. Or it could go in here. It could go in there. We need to do something over here as well. These are Real Vision decals from GitHub. I don't know if there's a mod still in chat. If no, Mando went, didn't he? I don't know if Miss, if you're still there, if you can link to the Real Vision decals. So they're on GitHub. They're not on Paradox mods. All of these ones. But they're pretty straightforward to get into the game if you've got the extra assets importer mod. But yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. They're so good. There's so many of them though. I get a bit lost. I need something for here. Like, we could just put in the dirt decals we already had, but I feel like having some kind of large paving thing would actually be quite nice. Thank you, Nomis. Thank you. Yeah, those ones, the black square ones, yeah. I just haven't had time to do the detailing I'd want to do, but I will share the island and backstory on the Discord. Yes, thanks, Jack. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Fair enough. I think I figured I'd done something wrong. All my farms are still at level 1. Yeah, no, you haven't done anything wrong. It's unfortunately, it's the game. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. That decal pack is awesome. Yeah, they're so good. The building levels are locked. On my farms, I don't think they are. Are they? That would be funny, wouldn't it? That would be funny. Are they? Yes, they are. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're locked. Yeah. Oh my god. Who said that? Who said that? Dark Orchids. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Orchids. Where was that one that was, there was one that was almost level 2 a minute ago, wasn't there? That's not a farm there. I've got to try and find all the farms now. Yeah, thank you for that. That is a tremendous shout. But I don't know if that would make any difference though, because I mean you can see most of them aren't even like progressing onto the second level. So there definitely is some kind of bug around it anyway, but I wonder if this will help. But that is a great shout. I'll never know if they're if they're all locked. So thank you, Dark Orchids. Appreciate that. Just an FYI, I saw a quite big income jump when I popped in a post office sorting facility. I've no idea why. Oh, an income jump? That's interesting. Because I was thinking we need one, but then I was like, I'm not gonna be able to afford that. It is the Plop the Growables mod that locks them. Yes, it is, Dark Orchid, yeah. Oh, sorry, 88 balloons. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is. And because I've got everything set to lock because I plop everything, it's obviously done that for my farms, even though I kind of assumed I'm getting them from the menu here, so it's how you put them in. Anyway, it's come across like that, so yeah, that is what it is. I feel like we've oh god, should we have a we need some tire marks in here actually, that reminds me. I'm not entirely sure what to put in this space. Do we want to go for something more patchy again? Another sort of different concrete texture to what we've had. I think I prefer... Oh my god. Oh my god. So good. I'm gonna fawn over static noises decals for the next hour. Holy smokes, Tony! Oh my god, with another 5 gifted memberships. Tony, you're insane. Thank you so much. Dark Orchids, Cake Boy, Lucoso, Del, Lucas, enjoy the membership. Thank you so much, Tony. You'll get access to Behind the Build now as well, which is my members and patrons only series. So enjoy that while you've got the membership. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Insane. I feel like this is almost too realistic to put in. Just, if that makes any sense at all. Also, I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, with our road. That's going to look terrible. So I think we're probably better off just using some stained decals in this place. Just to rough it up a bit, and then we could do more of that grass kind of lining and that sort of thing down here. Let's spin them around so it's not all so uniform. There are a few on top. Have some puddles in there. I'm not insane. My therapist always say. Thank you so much, Tony. Lack is exposed. Yes, indeed, Star. Yes, indeed. I remember the post sorting facility in Yokeley also giving an income boost. Okay, that's really interesting, Dus. Yeah, I'll I'll give that an experiment. If that's the case, then we need it. We need a post sorting facility right this second. What are we on to now? Oh, we are dropping quite substantial. Oh, it's slowed down a little bit, but seems to be dropping quicker now. The hourly budget is less, whatever that means. There we go. Let's do some tire stains in here. Let's make it really crazy. That can be the area they come in and the boy racers come in and drive around. Every town needs one of those places. Practice your donuts. Yeah, okay, and then maybe we could do some more of the grass strips. So let's do a little bit more of this and try and match this up to some of those joint marks. Just need to keep this super random. Tires left by them pesky log-stealing teenagers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. the pesky log-stealing teenagers. All headed up by Sterling Perkins. He's the leader of the train yard gang. Love it. Down at Perkins Rail Yard. His father would be, and his mother. Sorry, yeah. His parents would be very proud of him. Maybe he was I was on it now. I was on a different track there. That's nonsense. I'll stop rambling. Rambling about Sterling Perkins. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's oh my god, looks so rubbish with all those decals. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. We could have. No, I don't think we need to overdo that. Yeah, actually, no, we will. We'll have a tiny bit of trash sprinkled around here, just because that seems to be the whole theme of this entire rail yard. So let's do that. I might do something at the base of this water tower as well, because I feel like that might be a bit more overgrown at this point. So that's that. And we really do need to go around with the rust. That roof looks so good now. I love that, but we probably need to go all the way around with the rust, I think, to make it make sense. So we could do that. I realised, like, we started off with one wall of the building. And we haven't done any of the rest of them. Do you guys enjoy, like, if we were to spend another stream here? Because I don't think, I mean, yeah, I don't think we're going to get everything done. If we were to spend another stream here, is that too much? Would you rather move on? Because frankly, we could leave it like how it is now, and it wouldn't really be the end of the world. Like, it's got enough detailing. It's just not perfection. Do you know what I mean? Like, or do you want to carry on building out this this rail yard for yet another stream? I don't know. You tell me. I need to get those tyre props someone was talking about recently. I'm using totally the wrong debris ones. This is what I want. Yeah, I need to get some of those tyre props someone was talking about recently, actually thinking about the tyre marks. Yes, Few, go for it. Thanks, Tony. I need to get onto the rail yard, and we need to get onto Streamtown though, so maybe I'll just say it has to be as good as it's going to be after today. We'll see. Yeah, I need tyre props, and someone mentioned them on the last stream that there was actually some on the workshop, so I need to go and investigate that and get me some of those. Yeah, because we desperately need them, I think. I hate the way this goes onto the train. Like, again, there's more stuff we could do here to make this hyper realistic. Like, that's awful. Oh, and actually, sorry. Yeah, let's cover this up with some boulders and trees. Because definitely it's going to be the way. We've already got some random boulders in here as well. Why am I not using the random boulder function? They all look the same. Let's get a nice big oak tree or something on here. yeah, so we now can't see that. There's another one here. So let's do a similar thing on this side with the boulders. I'll just build them up to here. We can't see it. Try and make it look like one slightly larger rock, potentially. Oh, Toby, it was you who mentioned the tyres, yes. Yeah, I need to get them. I still haven't found them. I went back and checked. It's the developing the most awkward Yoakley episode from 2 weeks ago, around 31 minutes in. Okay, cool. Thank you, Dus. I'll go and check that out. I never thought I would enjoy messing up a build, but here I am. Thank you, Star. I love to mess stuff up. This is my happy place. I could literally spend days and days putting tiny little details onto the areas. I think this is the thing that I think this is why I quite like to do this sort of thing in streams, because a lot of the episodes, like I simply, like, I wouldn't make any episodes if I spent this long doing tiny touches to areas. Like, we wouldn't get an episode out of it, because, or you get one episode a month because it would literally take me that long. So I kind of have to, like, not necessarily tone it down. Like, I always obviously try and get as much detail as I can into the episodes, but I can't go like insanely nuts because it just wouldn't be time sensible. But on streams I feel like we can a little bit, and that's probably why it's super slow, as well as me rambling and chatting the whole way through too. So yeah. There we go. I'm glad you enjoy it though, Star. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate. Oh, actually, we've just hit 100 of you here on a Sunday. Thank you all so much for chilling out to my nonsense. We got, see, this is the thing. This is a huge rail yard, right? We've got so many different corners to do. We've done one corner today. Let's just have a little recce here. So we've got the little hangout area. I need to get sim props, actually. That's what I need to do, and I think we could have a lot of fun with that in these spaces for sure. Yeah. We've got all of our knocked over props because I was feeling like a cat, apparently. I actually really like doing this on a stream with you. You taking our input, etc. It's really nice. Okay, good. That's really good to know. Thank you, Dus. Yeah. I find it like a really nice chill time on these streams. I really enjoy doing this. Like, and it also gives me the time as well to do mad stuff like this. Like this. Yeah. And yeah, keep the input coming because I love the input. That's one big thing. I think I was saying it that I really miss about Oregon, like how much input there was from you guys on that. And then I've kind of stopped streaming as regularly as we did then, and I miss that. I miss all the input. It's not the same when it comes across in a comment from a video. It's fun when it's on stream. So yeah. Yes. Think about to dodgy rocks. That was the start of all of this. That was the first time we did some messing up of some builds, shall we say. Yeah, that was fun. Do we want to put some trash into these? I know I'm nuts, but I'm just thinking, like, can we... It's gonna, like, if it snaps to the top of it, it's gonna snap right on top of it where there isn't anything, isn't there? So it's gonna be really hard to get any props in here. But, I mean, we could put some stuff. We can put some stuff. If we put the debris, like, would these trash props actually fit in here? They do. They do. Dodgy rocks, yes. For anyone who doesn't know, Jen named Dodgy Rocks. So yeah, there we go. The legend that is Jen. Those are the days. Those were the days. I had so much fun doing that. I really, yeah. I miss Oregon. Although I am absolutely loving Philadelphia, I have to say. Like, I don't think, like, I really enjoyed putting together Solitude. Obviously, again, another one that I've kind of failed to complete. But yeah, I really enjoyed putting that together, but I think nothing's really had that hit like Oregon did until Philadelphia now. Like, yeah, I'm really loving this. We should have used this. Like, why did I knock over my own trolley? We should just we should have just used these. It'd be so much simpler to add in. There we go. As long as we can get rid of those horrible white bases. We just sink it down 0.1. That helps. There we go. Oh look, there's even a knocked over chair. Oh yes, this is the way. This is the way. Lol, I remember you now. Jen says Mr. D, yes. Jen was infamous. Still is infamous. Back from the Oridan days. Knock one of them over too. What, the massive bins? The massive bins does. I was going to ask if you ever made another newer version of Dodgy Rocks in CS2. I haven't. Do you know what though? I was we're gonna do it actually. That's another thing. I'd totally forgotten about that. We could do that on stream. So over here, the original poop pit, which I have now deleted the pipe from, I was going to turn this into a Dodgy Rocks next to the actual quarry over there. The rubbish quarry though. We've made a better quarry since then. But yeah, we were going to turn this into Dodgy Rocks 2.0. So we should definitely do that sometime. Next to the garbage works. I don't know if it's the best location. We might be able to find another newer location. But this, I mean, this isn't Dodgy Rocks, but this is Dodgy Train Yard, shall we say? Oh, DJ with a $20 super chat #1. Thank you so much, DJ. Really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much. Oh, Mando's back. Mando's back. To be honest, I missed your streams more my pace than Discord. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, I say thank you, Star, because that is good feedback to have, and I apologise for not streaming. So we're back now, though. It is going to be more regular now, and I know I keep saying that, and then it isn't. But this is 2 weeks in a row, right? This is progress for me. 3 in a month, is it? I can't remember when the one before that was. Oh, mate, a little over a month. So yeah, we're back. We'll be back again next Sunday. It may not always, like, sometimes we'll go for longer, sometimes it'll be a bit shorter, but every Sunday, unless something major comes up, we'll be streaming. What did you miss? This, Mando. Chaos. Pure chaos. Are you a Mandalorian, Few? This is the way. Do you know what? I've never actually seen the Mandalorian Tony, so I don't know. I'm sorry, Mando. Am I a Mandalorian? Maybe. Oh my god, infamous. You are, Jen. You are. Why not embrace the dystopian vibe? Yes, exactly. We should. Why not embrace it? Yeah, we should. Yeah, I'm loving the dystopian type builds now. You mean the actual thing knocked over? Did you mean? We could knock one of these over. I mean, it'd have to be some very strong teenagers to knock this over, right? If I can actually blooming pick it up. Oh, we're on Find It. Then yeah. Brian, welcome in. Hey, Few, just getting on. How's things? Things are good, thank you. Yeah, things are good. We are just chilling with some trash decaling. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah, things are good, thank you. I've had a nice chill day. Yeah, binge watching Fear the Walking Dead, as I've said about 20 times this stream. I don't know, if you're watching the VOD back, you can you've been keeping count, you can let me know. A new Dodgy Rocks would be amazing. Yeah, totally agree. Yay. Yay! Yeah, we can do a Dodgy Rock. Maybe stream time might have to wait a little bit. We'll do some more random little detailed builds before we get to that, I think. Have a little bit of fun. Do we want that white? I don't. Yeah, like I know what the white card is. Like obviously it's meant to be the homeless props, and they've like it's the cardboard and stuff that they put down. But I feel like sometimes it's just sort of it's too bright when you just want some trash next to a container. What? Yeah, I don't know what. I've tipped over the container. I don't know if that's actually. Would it actually stand up like this? I've no idea. Yeah, we can definitely do Dodgy Rocks then. Oh, you bought a house, right? And renovating it. That's a huge project. Yeah, I did. The renovation is done, apart from my ensuite, which is not done and is awful. But I don't have any money left for that. But yeah, I did. Yeah, I bought a house back end of last year and managed to renovate the entire thing in about 9 weeks. It was incredibly stressful, and that's why I kind of disappeared a little bit from YouTube. Like the uploads were definitely a hell of a lot frequent over that time because I just was crazily busy trying to sort that out, but I managed it. Yep, so I'm in. Yep, fresh new house, fresh new start. Yeah, it's all good. Oh no, those boxes. I knew there was going to be something wrong with this. Difficult to see inside the dark shadow of the crate, but there we go. We've got a little bit of trash. Got a little bit of trash. Yeah, let's maybe scatter. Let's scatter some of this around a little bit more thickly at the bottom here. I mean, they moved that log. Yeah, that's true. Yes, that is true, yes. Loving the chaos. Glad to see you using some of Dre's trash bins too. Wow, I can't talk. Yes, I know, finally, right, Mando? Yeah, finally. I know. They're so good. So good. Glad to hear it's done. Thank you, Jen. And now also trash inside spilling out would look great. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I need to get some props that sort of overlap the edge and kind of fall out. So we could put a box, or we could tip this up just on the edge a tiny bit. Oh, I'm on move it. Idiot. I always go to move it to do that. Okay, I've put too many I've put too many decals down now. Let's move this out here and then see if I can grab it. There we go. And now we can rotate it. Let's rotate it this way. With something like that. And we'll lift it up a little bit. And scooch it over here. Oh no! That's no good at all. Oh my god. Right, so let's move it. Okay, like that. I didn't do a very good job of that, but it's sort of spelling out. I would really appreciate if Paradox comes up with a World Cup or Olympic simulation whereby all Cities Skylines players get to compete in one city which has been selected. Oh my god, that would be terrifying. I would love it. That would be really cool though. Yeah, that would be fun to do. That's life. It happens. Congrats on the house. Thank you, Dust. Thank you. Yeah, it's it's really exciting. It's like a dream house for me. So yeah, I'm very glad to have got it done and be in and be settled and have no more boxes left to unpack, which only kind of really was that case a couple of weeks ago, I want to say now. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, very happy here, and finally got an office I can decorate myself, got actual soundproofing in front of me. Yeah, I've got my whole little wall thing behind here. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see it behind my head. We got Party Chirper the other day. Which, to go with all my other little chirpers there as well. Yeah, we've got Superhero Chirper and Party Chirper. Yeah, which I got. Parablux did a makeshift thing for, so I literally just received that the other day, which is quite exciting. But yeah, I've got my whole setup here, so I'm feeling very comfortable. Yeah, if you want it to seem a bit more realistic, you could add a log where the wheels are, which could have knocked it over, like a log fell off a train or something. Ooh, I like that. Geez, that's amazing. You got all the boxes up. Yeah, I know. I in my last house it was 2 years, and there were still some that I moved to this house. So yeah, I had 2 years in my last house. There were still some that I moved to this house, which I hadn't unpacked from that house. Yeah, we could definitely do a loose log. Definitely do a loose log. Like a big one. What? Do you want a kind of like a winch, like pulley system, whereby we like sort of angle it a little bit like that, So it's like, so, not like that, like obviously not poking through it, but like someone's actually used it to push it over. So is that what we want? Great, Sim, welcome in. Hello from Germany, hello from the UK. I think this is a reasonably good time for kind of worldwide viewing, it would seem. That's good. Chirpy, chirpy. I've got 4 of them now. I've got Superhero Chirper and the Party Chirper, which Paradox did the makeship? Is that what it's called? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Thing for. And then I've got 2 tiny little chirpers, which admittedly they did give us in Finland. Yes, you could call it bribery potentially, but yeah. There we go. Okay. I don't know how this would work. So let's see. We need to angle it more, that's fine. Oh, actually, like, could we, if I hide the bottom of it so we can't see the bottom of it, could I do it like this? Like someone's actually tried to to wedge it up. I know this looks crazy. Bear with me 1 second. Maybe we can make this work. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's sync this a little bit. Like if we cover this up, just a tiny bit, will this work? Makeshift. Is it makeshift? I feel like that sounds wrong. Makeshift. Maybe it is that. I don't know. I have never liked chirpers. Oh, Tony. I mean, to be fair, neither have I. I have them turned off. Like, I can't stand their chirping. But if it's Cities Skylines, I'm going to get merch for it because I love it. It's like the only merch I have. It's the only merch I've ever done. Yeah. I like a bit of merch. I moved 2 years ago and still have a couple of bucks to go through. Nothing essential though. Yeah, it's so dangerous, isn't it? Because it's like, yeah, stuff that you don't use all the time, but you still want to keep is so easy to just leave in a box, and you can't unpack everything right away. So it's so easy to just leave stuff for decades. No word of an exaggeration. No exaggeration at all. Yeah. Maybe something like that. I feel like this needs to be kind of excuse me, overgrown underneath here as well, so we're going to need some kind of grass or something underneath this. Is that a step too far? I feel like it might be. Oh, that's nice. Why haven't we used this one? Is that? No, which one did I just click on? Oh my god, I've lost it. This one. Why have I never used that? I think I see the black on that and I'm like, I'm not going to use that. It's too dark. Silly. Makeshift is correct, is it? I don't know why, it just sounds wrong. Misjudged the size of the logs. Yeah, I'm missing a log falling off a train and knocking it over. We'll put some more logs around. We'll put some more logs around Dark Orchid. Yeah, I don't know how that would be possible though, because these would be very grounded, right? Like center of gravity is very low because of the bottom of it. I don't know. I'm probably talking crap. Right. I need to find. Oh, this might be better. Yes. Yes, that's a bit better. That's a bit more patchy. I like that. Yeah. Okay. And then maybe we could have a tiny bit of bush underneath. Yeah, we got some of that. Oh, that's going to stick into the other side of the container now, isn't it? But could be here for days otherwise. There we go. Okay, right. Is there any other cute little props that we can add into here? Oh, traffic cones! We haven't put any traffic cones in. We could 100% tip this traffic cone over. If I can ever pick it up. Oh, there we go. hang on. Here we go. So we do it down a little bit like that, right? And then we lift it up and we move it over. And then we just send it a tiny bit more down. Yeah? Are we getting somewhere with this? Where do you get all these things? Oh, what, the chirpers? Do you mean Urban Lover? Or do you mean... Most of these are vanilla props, actually, to be fair. The decals are the only thing off the workshop here. Yeah. And Chirpy itself is cute. Hate them in game as well. Yeah, exactly. Yes. No exaggeration detected. This looks better. Okay, alright. Okay, cool. We'll leave it like that. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you all. I wonder if you have any rail bogey props. You're going to have to tell me what rail bogies are. But I'm not 100% sure what that would be. Rail bogey. Oh, what, like the ends, the like ends of rails? Could have a couple more logs in here. Let's do this. Oh, hang on a sec. I've got... I wish these were different lengths. Like, it really kind of annoys me that they're the same length. I have got a little idea here. Let's put this in like that, right? So there's obviously been kids messing around with the logs. And then this log, we can tip it up. And is that log? What am I actually clicking on here? Texture grass patch. Oh, did I not pick up the log? Okay, hang on. Hang on. No. Oh no. Edit undo. Edit undo. Oh no! Stop it! Ah, wait, are these log... Is this log? Okay. Yeah, let's move this out here a second then. I've put too many decals down. This is actually going to drive me crazy. Is it one end on the log? Why can't I pick it up? Alright. New plan. If I can even pick it up with move it. Okay, here we go. Right, let's find somewhere. Here we go. We've got a surface here, yeah, but there's nothing else. Okay. So let's tip it up a tiny bit here. Yes, there we go. So we can click on it. Let's just reduce that rotation a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to go... I think actually that's too much. I reckon it's just like that. And then we're going to use move it and we're going to move it back into place. So if we can just lift it up a tiny bit. Oh, please tell me I've tipped it up enough. I've not. Oh, hang on. No, we can move it back. And then down. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. That's bigger steps, not smaller steps. Yes, okay. There we go. Yeah, so it's just resting on the other log. This is what happened. The driver was backing in the container next to the tree. Backing in the container next to the tree. Wait, the one over here? Back in the container next to the tree. He got too close, hit the tree, and the container tipped over. Oh, the tree then collapsed under the weight. Right, got it. Got it, Tony. Yes, okay, so this one. Yeah, I like that. It'd be cool to use the traffic cone props in an empty parking lot to set up something like a driving school course or auto cross track. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh yes, that would be amazing. We could have done that. Yeah, we can't now because we've got too many odd corners. That's such a good idea. I absolutely love that, Albino Rhino. Thank you for that. We'll definitely do that somewhere for sure. All these rocks, graffitis, weird stuff. Yeah, Urban Lover. Yeah, the graffitis, they come from PDX mods. Everything else is just these are in-game props. This is what the game comes with. Oh, the cars technically are from San Francisco pack I believe that the DLC, San Francisco one. But yeah, it's all in game. That's what I mean. The props in this game are so crazy. We just need to get imaginative with them. Like Albino Rano's idea. I love that. A bogie is the wheel section of a train carriage. Oh, got ya. So what was it? What was the idea with the boat? Oh, I wonder if you have any rail bogie props. Yeah. So what should we do with them, Bart? Because we do. If that's the undercarriage of a train, we do have that. Is this what you mean? We could tip this. We could tip this upside down if we want to. Of course, like we could flip it. You know. The wheels under the rail. Oh, the wheels under the rail carriage. Yeah. Okay. So what? Yeah. What? Oh, we don't have the individual wheels, if that's what you mean. But yeah, we do have this. So we could do something with that. What's in the water in Philadelphia for for kids to mess with logs? Strength juice, apparently. I just knew you'd love PO. Look at you go. You were probably right, Jen. You were probably right. I think I was too stubborn in my ways. I was like, I'm not going as far as PO. To be honest, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because like it's like I said with this, like I can't go down this rabbit hole in every episode. Like I just can't. But I love to do it. So I think keeping this for streams is good. We'll definitely do more because it fulfills my detailing needs. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Jen. I would have loved PO. You are 100% right. I should always listen to Jen. Illegal drag racing. Oh, yes. Yes, we need to... Oh, that's what we should definitely do on a stream sometime, because that would be so cool. An abandoned airfield. Now I'm thinking, like, I've been playing a bit of DayZ as well. I'm really into my zombies at the moment. Yeah, an abandoned airfield, and we could have like set up a illegal drag racing after dark type thing. Or a snowman ran over. do we have snowmen in this? I feel like we do, don't we? Yeah. We do. I'll save that for overcharged egg. That was always his thing. You know, various snowmen, the infamous, which did infiltrate Oriden's underground, actually. How they stack them in real life is awesome. Oh, the bogies. I love that name. How do they stack them? You can just do so much to tweak things. Yeah, exactly. I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the tiny little tweaks. I would have loved that in CS. I absolutely would have loved that. Just to make a building like the right shape to fit a corner. That kind of little thing, yeah. Some conspire it's the new water treatment plant. It could be Dark Orchids, yeah, yeah. Or it's the fact, actually I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. It's the someone said this as well in the law, and then I was like, I need to put that into one of the news flashes, and then I stopped doing them. But our leisure centre over here, so this is our Atkinson swimming pool leisure centre, and it's obviously the sewage treatment plant, and the sewage treatment plant extras are right over there, but we split it out to make it the swimming pool. So someone did say something like, what are the kids swimming in, or something around that. I can't remember the exact wording, but maybe that is where they're getting their strength to lift logs from. It's the Atkinson kids, or maybe it is the Few Haven kids coming out to Atkinson to go to the leisure centre, swim in the pool. They get super strength from the raw the raw sewage in the pool, and then they can come out and lift logs and flip over containers. Me, Frogman, I love that you have a Pac-Man ghost back there. Yes. I do. Is he changing colour, actually? I swear he's been that colour. Has he been that colour the whole stream? He should change colour. But yeah, that's my that's my other little fun thing. I also have a Project Zomboid plushie as well. I can show you quickly. I'm in my pyjama trousers. You can't see that on the stream, can you? Getting comfortable. Woo! Spiffo. Oh, he's fallen off. Alright, I'll get him later. He fell down. Yeah, I've got a few little cool gaming things up there. I've also got a Minecraft thing that I've no idea what it is from my son, but there we go. Put the snowman in the secret club corner. We could do that. We could do a nod to overcharged eggs, Novarian, snowman. By the fire as well. This is a shout to overcharged egg because this is his thing. But I think they're the only fun characters we've got in the game right now, so there we go. The Nefarious Snowmen have infiltrated Perkins rail yard in the corner. Carriage chassis may be a bit large, but following your Walking Dead theme, stacked bogies and undergrowth, I reckon could look awesome. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think Philadelphia needs a rave in an abandoned warehouse as well. It definitely does. That was Abbas's Abyss, wasn't it? In Solitude. Illegal rave. I think it was. It's been white as a ghost the whole time. What? What? Hang on. I think I put him on the wrong setting. Is he changing colour now? Yes, there we go. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it's appropriate. He's white as a ghost, but yeah, there we go. I love it. Thank you, Mr. D. Right, yeah, we can put some chassis in the undergrowth for sure. Let's do that. Let's get our train car. Here we go. How easily would these come off a track? Like, are we thinking they should they fly off the end of this track and end up over here? Like, could they be over here? Could they be somewhere out here in the undergrowth, potentially? I feel like this area is just destroyed. That does actually look quite dystopian. It does look like something from The Walking Dead. That's made me very happy. Brilliant. Very cool detailing. It gives me inspiration. Thank you, CreateSim. I'm glad it can give you inspiration. This is the stuff we love, right? This is the stuff we love. So yeah, we could stack some. What do you mean? Literally, like stack them one on top of the other, or like one next to the other, like this? Oh, why have they turned green? Now blue. What the hell's going on? There we go. Yeah, I definitely want black. No, not red. Black. I hate the fact that no. I'm not changing this, by the way. My hand is here. My other hand's on the mouse. It just happens this way, which is really annoying. Grey I'll live with. That's fine. Yeah. Or do we mean literally on top of each other? I'm curious. I'm not really sure how it's meant to be. Could be a wreckage they never bothered to clean. Oh my god, could we do a train on its a train car on its side? Perhaps? Or maybe this could go off over here. We could have one of those like that. And another one here. That is like a wreckage they never bothered to clear. And then maybe we could, I mean, is this a step too far in the yard? Yeah, because people do donuts in here. Let's maybe leave that. And then I was going to say we could put, well, I just seen that black cat again. I think that happened last stream. There is a black cat that patrols my garden and likes to terrify me when I'm streaming, apparently. We could put one of these on their side if we were going full on train crash vibes. But then we definitely need to cover these in graffiti. And dirt and bits of rust and all the stuff we've been doing this entire episode. Stream. Maybe build a derelict overhead gantry crane of some sort that used to be used to lift the car chassis on and off the rails. Okay, oh yeah, I like that. I like that. We can do that. Wreckage sounds good. It's a rail yard and there could have been old rails which have been removed, but the wreck was too much effort to clean up. I like that. Yes. Yes, we can definitely do this. Thanks for the stream, Few. Good to hang out for a bit. Oh, you're most welcome, Jen. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again. Yeah, like I said, streams are going to be regular from now on. No question about it. If I can stream more than once a week, then I will, because it's just fun. And yeah, this is for sure my happy place is doing stuff like this, and particularly like with your guys' input. Like I said, like I super missed that aspect of the game where we've been over the last couple of years, really. In fact, since Origin, so we'll bring it back. We're bringing it back. We're doing it. Oh yes, those big ones are great. It's gonna be very hard to see here with the trees in the way. We'll get this done. Yes, these big ones are perfect. Perfect. I love that Clops one. It's so colourful. Awesome. Okay. It's not even like recognisable as a train car anymore, I don't think. That's not a black clat, that's a glitch in the Matrix. It might be Star. Like, I keep seeing it. And it's only when I'm streaming. Like, I swear the last time was on the last stream as well, and it made me jump. It's creepy. It's not an omen. Oh, were you off, Jen? I might have missed that. Yeah, really good to see you, Jen. Don't be a stranger, and thank you for hanging out. Great to see you again. Yeah, we will make a Dodgy Rocks 2.0 at some point for sure. Crash. Oh, that's appropriate. Hang on a sec. We're gonna have this front and center. Yeah, this may not have gone down the crash route we were originally thinking. I will go back to those the train bogies in just a second. We'll get those done too. That's not an omen, it's the cat distribution system at work. That's probably true. That is probably true. They like to prowl for these cats. Oh yes, let's have a little bit of moss. I feel like that's a bit too much. Yeah, tone it down for you. Tone it down. Can we have ivy hanging off the train? Like, these massively need dirtying up though. Like, oh, that actually looks quite cool. I know it's not how it's meant to be, but adds a bit of dirt effect to it. Can I? Because this end would just be open to the train, right? So we could put some ivy potentially hanging down. Oh, it's not gonna. Is it gonna snap on? I think this is the issue we had last time, actually, where we couldn't get that to snap. We could do the old trick of a prop building in there and then snap them to that and then move it. Oh, I don't know. I've put the graffiti on it now. I was going to say we should have very slightly tipped one of these so they weren't so perfectly upright. So I think I've done the graffiti now, so as soon as I move the train car, it's going to wreck the whole thing. But I think if I was doing it again, I definitely would do that. Just angle it a tiny bit so that, yeah, one of them isn't perfectly upright, and then it might look a little bit more like a crash. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, Brill boy, hello. Happy to see you're still going. We are still going. I don't know how much. What time are we on now? 2 hours 40 minutes. I don't know how much longer we'll be on. What is the actual time? Okay, yeah, but we're still going. we're still going for now. Yeah, I think this is. I'm getting into this far too much. I think there's definitely possibly another stream that we could do over here. Have a bit of fun. Yeah, or I'll see. Like, because we've got the building to finish off, which isn't super exciting. So maybe we do come in and finish off a tiny touch of stuff, not quite like this corner. just do some polishing up of the, I say polishing up, muddying up of the building, making sure all the decals are in place and stuff over here, and then we could go and do something fun around the rail yard. I was thinking it would be residential, but it doesn't have to be. So we could do things like setting up with the cones, a bit of a race course, like a wide concrete area with the race course and that sort of thing set up in it. Could be kind of fun to do. A bit more of a social area, that sort of thing. Yeah, again, like if you've got ideas, you're watching the VOD, or you're in the stream as well, do drop a comment after the stream ends and let me know like what you think might be good over in that rail yard area, and then we'll explore those ideas for a future stream, because we've got quite a large space there as well. Like we've got this back corner over here, and then we've got all of this, and this area is pretty flat out here, so we could do some fun things. We could do, you know, more industrial style stuff, dystopian style stuff, if that's what you like. It could be residential was the initial thing I was thinking. Yeah, I'm very happy to take suggestions for that, so let me know. Sunny Scunny, welcome in, welcome in. Polish, throw some trash on the ground. 100%. You know me too well. Always throw some trash on the ground. Speaking of which, let's throw some trash on the ground around our crashed train. I'm not liking this sand that I just put on there. I feel like that was actually a bit of a mistake though, so might need to get some undergrowth in there after underneath. Oh, GorgorXM! Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to see you here. We love your services. I know I keep saying that, but we do. Thank you. It seems like the game handles these details very well. Do you notice any drops in performance when you zoom in and out of these high detailed areas? Occasionally, yeah. So my the ore mine over here, I made the mistake of spamming. So yeah, the frame rate is bad over here because I spammed. You can't even see them as well. You see this? Tiny little rocks, right? I've spammed them over this entire area and you can't see it from zoomed out. Like, there's literally hundreds of them everywhere. And it makes no difference whatsoever, and that's really impacted my frame rate here, so it's dodgy around here. But yeah, the rest of it is generally pretty smooth. Like I said, I do have issues when I stream and record at the same time as playing the game, but I mean, it's been alright today. But yeah, I can get drops. My 3080 is chugging along. But just in the game, no, it doesn't. Yeah, the details don't really seem to affect it. I get areas in the game which aren't detailed like that, which have similar kind of one-off random drops. So yeah, it seems to cope much better with it than Cities 1 did, for sure. A lot better. Yeah. This isn't going to show through our sand now, is it? I do wonder if we should delete that sandy bit. I don't know what this is I'm deleting. Road dust, that's what we want. Oh my god, right. Okay, let's go decals. That's the trash. Road dust. Yes, okay. Let's just move this over here and then we can more easily delete it. Yeah, I don't think we really want those. I kind of want more of a greeny effect to those. To underneath the train carriage even. My posture is terrible now. Right, fixing up. By the way, I was keeping an eye on your money, and weirdly, after almost 3 hours, you're at 26.75. It's definitely weird that the amount seems to keep at that amount. Yeah, it is actually. We've actually gained money. No, wait. Were we not on 27? I can't remember now. Were we not on 27? No, it was 26, wasn't it? Yeah, it's fluctuating so much. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, we need a power plant. We need to start raking in some extra cash like that to keep it afloat. Yeah, I don't know. It's sunny. How do you make money? I feel like every content creator I watch makes a bucket load of money in this game, and like I can't seem to do it. And like I know I've overdone it with services compared to my population because I'm just so slow. But I don't know. I don't know. Hi from Belgium. Welcome in, Peter. I know it's the wrong game, but your Planet Zoo videos got me into Planet Zoo, and I know I have 200. Oh, you now have 200 hours in the game, and it's thanks to you. So thank you so much for that series. Oh, you're so welcome, Peter. I'm so happy to hear that. I absolutely love Planet Zoo, but the learning curve on it is so steep, and I realised that no one had done I couldn't find a single one of those beginner sort of like as a Let's Play series. Obviously there were loads of one-off tutorials, and I just really thought like the game needs that. So I'm so glad it's helpful. Like, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the Planet Zoo. There will be like at the moment obviously I'm kind of not doing Planet Zoo in the regular schedule, but there will definitely be more Planet Zoo on the channel. I absolutely love the game. I've just been sitting here saying like I'm gonna get into streaming more, so you could potentially expect a Planet Zoo stream. Put some fish there. Wait, why would there be fish here? We could put some fish around the fire with the snowman. A concrete mixing plant near the rail yard, perhaps. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Actually, we could do quite a lot with a concrete mixing plant. Drop that in the comments if you remember Albino Rhino, because I don't know. My brain isn't always the best in a stream. Yeah, if you remember afterwards, please do drop that in the comments, because yeah, I'd love to remember that. That's a great shout for around the rail yard. Right. I may be kind of overdoing the crash site a little bit now. But we need some suitcases. Like, no, because it hasn't happened recently. I'm forgetting it happened a while ago. The suitcases shouldn't be there. The teenagers would have read them by now. Yeah, okay, there we go. What were we going to put by the snowman? Fish. Where did we want these fish? Where did we want these fish props, dudes? I noticed FPS drops with bush props, not larger trees, so I think props are sketchy, but everything else is optimized. Yeah, I agree with you, Sunny. Like, the small stone... I mean, I haven't noticed it so much, maybe I have with bushes, actually. Yeah. Maybe that's the issues I'm having right now, because it's not 100% smooth. Yeah, it's props, though. Yeah, I agree. Like, trees and rocks more than decals. The decals don't seem to affect it. No crashes on YouTube for me today. That's very good to know, Tony. I'm pleased that's fixed itself. What was I? Fish? Where do we want fish? I was very confused by that. We started the stream at 26.75. Oh, there we go. Look, we're making money. We're making money. It's a tiny bit, but it counts. I'm wondering now, actually, like, none of this has changed, right? I might actually, if anyone is watching the VOD or is on the stream, I wonder how much these numbers have changed. Because I did flash this up earlier, didn't I, halfway through the stream. So I wonder why these have changed suddenly now. Look, though, it says, hang on. Yeah, like what has changed so significantly here? I don't know. Anyway. For another time. You seem to forget that you're comfortable and stable with 26 million in the bank log. Yeah, exactly. No, I know. Like, this is why I kind of haven't been too concerned with it, because it has been stable. But then earlier when you said it, I was like, wow, it really is dropping. Okay, like, maybe there is actually a problem now. Like, we got some fish by the snowman. Is that okay? I lost 2 million in my last video. Oh no, Sunny. Okay, all right. Sunny's the wrong person to ask then. Yeah, it's so up and down. Like, I can't really, like, again, losing money now. I can't really figure it out. But anyway, it is holding steady, so it's all right. Yes, I bought it in 2019, played 5 minutes, and it was too hard. So I just copied every single thing you did in the series, and at the end of the series, I was able to do it myself. Yes, Peter, that is so nice to hear. I'm honestly, that genuinely makes me super happy that it's helped you. like that. So yeah, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that it was useful for you. I'll leave a comment after the stream if I don't write things down. I forget these days. Yeah, same, exactly. It's so random to have fish there in the first place. So go wild. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, we can go wild. Let's have a couple of different colours of fish. And he's getting ready to toast them over the fire with his stick hands. I've been playing too much DayZ. The service numbers roughly haven't changed, so it must be production fluctuations. Yeah. Where do you see the production though, right? Like, there's no production numbers in here, and I know it all just comes down to taxation. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss. Almost 2 years in. It's so random to fish that. Oh, I've read that already. Right, there we go. You should check out your farms to see if they've leveled up. That's a great point, Dark Awkwards. Yeah, that's I can't remember which one was the closest now. Oops, was it this one over here? There's too many decals. I can't click on farms. No. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a bug there. No. 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 The farms haven't leveled up. Yeah. Yeah, they just stay on level 1 forever. Actually, interestingly, has our let's go back to the original oil or no, that hasn't leveled up either. Maybe the specialised industry just never levels up. Maybe it's never meant to. I'm sure that's probably not the case, but yeah. That might be it. Oh right, what are we doing? We had these over here, so yeah, let's bury these as well. Do a bit more burying. Maybe we could add a tiny bit of rust to these as well, actually. Actually, I don't really like that they're in a perfectly straight line. I know I put that in with line tool, but it's not looking right to me. So let's just flip that one a little bit. We could tip one of them slightly, but I've tipped so many props today. I'm sure. I'm sure you've seen enough of that. It has been a good day for tipping stuff over though. Could say, at least. Well, so I'll just have a couple of these growing through. Sort of spilling through the middle. That kind of makes it a little bit more engulfed, really, doesn't it? Taken back by the landscape. That's too bad, yeah. Weird, not out of 3 vehicles in use in every farm. That was also locked. Oh, was it? Did I miss one of the farms? Okay, I'll go back afterwards and check up on them. I think there's a few more around the other side. I don't think I've got all of them either. The Atkinson farms. Oh god, look at that. Although it's going onto the ground, is it next to it? It is a bit, but we're not going to really notice it. So I think it's okay. Like you said, rusty stuff that touches the ground turns it rusty, so it's fine. It's fully correct. Fully correct and functional. Oh my god, yes, that's so good. So good, I love the rust. I love the rust. Oh, that makes me happy. Tej, hello, welcome in. My wife and I love watching your videos. We love your realistic detail and keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Tej. Welcome to the stream. And hello to your wife, and I'm really glad you enjoy it. Thank you. This is the stuff that makes me happy, as I've said 1,000 times this stream. I love doing silly little, I guess you could kind of call them dioramas, really, couldn't you? Scenes, creating scenes. It's all in the details. Yeah, I'm really glad you enjoy it. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Your oil thing, the oil thing was locked. Ah, the oil mine. Oh my god. They're all locked. They're literally every single. I'm gonna have to go around all the forestry as well. They're definitely all locked. Because I've plopped everything. I just never occurred to me with a specialised industry to unlock them, I'll be honest. And that also means ore mines over here as well. Alright. You have to remind me to check back next stream. And we'll see how we're going. I'll check on the farms after the stream as well. Make sure they're all good. Okay, we've got some rusty engulfed train bogies. I'll remember the actual names of them now. Eggsy, hello, welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ore mine. Yeah. We did the ore mine, didn't we? Did I do the ore mine? I think I did, just before I did the forestry. Oh no, I've done that. I've done that last one's crap. Oh, it's always risky. I've no idea what I'm bulldozing. Okay, yeah, there we go. I can't believe we've actually spent so long on this. That's 3 hours. We've done one wall. One wall we've done in 3 hours. And one corner of our rail yard. I think it was something similar on the last rail yard stream though. So to be fair, it's not out of the ordinary. So much of how you go about these builds reminds me of articles and features I used to see in scale model railroading magazines. Oh, do you know what? I absolutely love a model railway. I'll be no right. I used to properly love them when I was a kid. Like I haven't got any now or kind of really explore it now, but yeah, when I was younger, I used to have those like electric trains. Is it Denby? Is it Denby? I can't remember the name. Yeah, and used to like mould and create all the scenery around the edges of them and create little worlds around them, build little houses and stuff like that to like decorate these rail tracks. I had a friend who was like super like nerd on these model train sets. But I used to like helping him build them. Yeah, I love them. Maybe that is actually where all my Cities Skylines creativity stems from. My model railway days. Okay, let's just finish up this little bit here. See, this is yeah. Oh, Sunny's still here. Progress. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin the frame rate now by burying all the trees in here. There we go. Okay. This is progress. This is progress. We're creating scenes. Scenes. Yeah, this is where it all started. This wall. I'm not too sure about the window boardings there actually, but yeah. Yeah, that was cool. And we've still got all of this. Yeah, we have this bit. So all to do. All of this side. All this big open middle bit that needs tidying up. We still haven't done this bit as well. That's like a big empty hole. So yeah, there is a ton to do. I think for today, we may leave the stream there at 3 hours though, because I have got to work tomorrow and I've had a long day. But yeah, we need to keep the ideas coming. Actually, do you know what? Before I go, I'm not going to forget. We're going to put the rust on here. Yeah, I definitely want to put the rust on here. And what was I going to say? Yeah, keep the ideas coming for what we can put around the rail yard. I think next time, maybe I'll do a poll. I haven't done a poll on the channel for a while. Actually, we can close this poll. 90% of you. Holy smokes. So 90% of you want to see Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Evolution 3. Well, like I said, like it's not a guarantee. That poll was not a guarantee. Oh, it's 89% now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that poll's not a guarantee. Like I need to actually play the game and decide if I like it. But that's good to know that a big majority of you would like to see that. So yeah, that's really interesting. Thank you. But yeah, I was gonna say, I think we might do a poll maybe on the actual YouTube community tab. for whether you do want to. Oh God, I don't know. Do you like polls like this? Do you like me giving you the choice, or do you want me to choose? Yeah, whether we carry on and finish up this rail yard next time, or whether we head on this abandoned rail yard, should I say, or whether we head on actually over to the main rail yard and start building out around that in the next stream, which will be next Sunday, by the way, at around, it'll be slightly later, so it's likely to be around 7:30, 7:45 p.m. start next Sunday, UK time that is. Yeah, do you want to carry on with this? To be honest, like I don't want to go quite as mad as our little corner over here, over there, but and I don't think we need to, but we do need to do a touch of finishing up like this car park bit here. Maybe it doesn't need to be a car park. Maybe it could be something a bit more interesting. Could even put more industry in here actually as well. So yeah, there is a bit of work to do on this. There's a bit of work. The undergrowth makes such a difference. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? You come down to street level. Yeah, just having that tiny bit of extra something over just flat grass that you can kind of see in the background over there hugely makes a difference. Actually, let's fix that because this is in snowman view. Snowman view, should I say. God, it's so it's really hard to see underneath everything. We'll get there. Yeah, let's have a bit more overgrowth around the back here. Yeah, it's a bit better. Yeah, okay. I could watch 3 hours more. Oh, start. I could, to be honest, I could carry on for another 3 hours more, but I shouldn't. Is the answer. I've got to work. I've got some stuff I need to sort out before I go to bed. Yeah. Claire, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Cake Boy, thank you for hanging out. Hello everyone. A big thank you to whoever gifted me a membership. That was Tony Fisher. Earlier on. You're very welcome. Well, I say you're very welcome. Tony probably says you're very welcome. Yeah, welcome to membership, Cake Boy. You can enjoy Behind the Build now, the exclusive series for members and Patreons. My dad has a work in progress model railroad in his basement. My God, that sounds so cool. Oh, that sounds so cool. I love that. I'm being a rhino. Really enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Toby. Have a great day, Nigel. Take care. Take care, Claire. Thank you for popping in. Hope bath time was good. Deuce, oh my God, with an €11.99 super chat. Thank you for streaming. Enjoy your zombies. I will. Thank you. Have a great evening, everyone. Have a great evening yourself. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Yeah, we will leave it there. I've had a really good time tonight. Thank you all. And we'll be back next week for some more. So yeah, thank you to Nomis and Mando for modding. Apo, welcome in. When are you starting the downtown? I don't know. It feels like it might be a while off. I'll be honest, I feel like this is going to be... Everyone wants me to build up to it. I did a poll, right? And you could have said build the downtown now and I would have gone and done it. But everyone said, no, slow build up. So that's what we're doing. So it will be probably a while away still. Got a few things to do first. Yeah, shout out to Mr. D, Baril Boy, Claire, Star Stuff, Dark Orchid, Albino Rhino. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It's it's been a blast. Thank you for you. Have a great evening. I will do. Thank you again for the super chat, Dus, and have a wonderful evening, everyone. See you again next week. Bye bye. Oh, drop a like and a comment on the screen. Thank you. See you next week. Bye bye.